Hello and welcome.
Hello.
It's an episode of Otome O'clock. What is it? Herdiverder. Herdiverder.
Like exactly 3 seconds too late.
Boo. Also, happy 5th of November. We have our Guy Fawkes masks on, but not for long because talking in a mic with a mask is weird and it also squishes our faces.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, photo op. Hey,
Photo,
we're done.
photo,
Okay, we're
photo.
done. Don't have the patience.
Remember, the 5th of November.
The gunpowder treason and plot.
You know what my favorite little piece of trivia is that's
What?
vaguely related to the V for Vendetta movie?
What?
So the trick
Oh, Allie's here.
the 1812 overture that plays at the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So Tchaikovsky, the guy who composed it,
Yeah.
Russia wanted him to make it for the end of a war.
Okay.
I think they had won it. Yeah, they won it, and they were like, "Yeah, make us a victory song." And he's like, "I am a pacifist. I don't support war. No." And they were like, "Here's a bunch of money," and he's like,
Support the fuck out of this war, apparently.
"She's like, fine, but this is gonna cost you." So there are actual cannons that have to be shot when you properly do the 1812 overture.
Nice.
You have to use actual church bells.
Does it have to be specific? They need to be silver church bells.
Well, I think there is specifications for what size and bore of cannon and such.
Uh-huh.
But I don't remember the details. I just remember Tchaikovsky was like, "I'm going to make this the most impractical and ostentatious thing that I possibly can." And the Russians ate it up. And he was like, "God fucking damn it."
It's why do you enjoy the drama? It's because we're all queens at the end of the day, and we love the drama.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to be forgetting about all the ills and worries in the world, and we're gonna flirt. We're gonna smooch with some Grim Reapers.
Yes. Well, a Grim Reaper.
By some I mean one, which is the opposite of some.
Though there is one
Is
thing.
it the opposite of some? I think it's just less than some.
Yeah, less than some. Singular Grim
But
Reaper.
we do have some Otome related news.
Yes. Ravenstar Games.
They are
who
the
made-
developers of Lost in Limbo,
yes.
which is the first episode that we did here.
So they are based in Spain, and I believe a majority of the dev team are in Valencia, and there was I believe it was a massive storm that caused a lot of flooding.
Okay.
So the extended demo for Lost in Limbo is on hold because obviously some members of the dev team had to evacuate.
But everyone's okay?
fine.
Okay.
Everybody's fine.
Everyone's fine.
Do we want to post in Twitch chat the links to Spanish Red Cross and stuff? I
Yes.
sent it.
Do you have them on the Discord,
I
correct?
do. Yes, I have. I sent the Tumblr link onto Discord, and then there are links there.
Why did I close your Discord? I didn't realize I'd need you again so quickly. I apologize. Alright. We're gonna...
That just goes straight.
this-
Yeah, that goes straight to the Tumblr page.
This goes straight to the Tumblr page. We'll
Yes.
post that at the top. So if you know someone that likes to do fundraising type stuff, or if you can, do not donate unless you're able to. You gotta make sure to take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
This is for the people out there that they have a lot of liquid income and they can do things like this.
Yeah.
Or, best bet, if you know people that might be interested in helping out, share the link with them.
Yeah. I keep seeing just so many things to donate to help this. And I'm I barely I had to save up I have to save up to do cosplay stuff and buy video games.
Can imagine how much it costs to make said video game and then have to be in an evacuation scenario.
Yeah.
Now, apparently the game files are fine. It's just they can't physically get to them at the moment, so things have been delayed.
Yeah, things are delayed a bit, and but they seem to be all good. You can follow their Tumblr page for more updates from them. but I did want to bring that up and shout out the links, to the Red Cross and stuff. So just so everybody knew what was going on.
Now, for those of us who this is like their first episode of Otome O'Clock, what do we normally do on this show, Megan?
We play dating sims. We've played a lot of demos. A Date with Death is the first full game we're playing, and we are, if we can manage it, we're hoping to play it from the month of October all the way through the month of December, because they have a new DLC coming out in December.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal. Whether or not we meet that goal, we might have to play something in between to wait for the next DLC for A Date with Death. But we play Otome games and romance visual novels on this channel.
Now, if you want to check out the rest of our episodes or begin our playthrough of Date with Death, all the episodes are available on YouTube, on the YouTube page. Check out our bio for the links. And all the episodes are nice, neat little playlists. So you can just put the whole thing on, fall asleep, and listen to us goofy ass idiots talk about.
There's nothing like a good playlist.
Smooching.
As someone who just did
And this is nothing like a good playlist.
As someone who just made a very, I wouldn't call it overly intricate Google Sheets file for a fandom I'm a part of to assist other members of the fandom. I color coded it, and there's a whole page that's just a key.
Is it like a relationship chart?
No, it's just it's a gacha. So there's different cards you can get. So I went by event and by character.
You know what? Bless our neurospicy brothers, sisters, and other beings out there, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have color-coded spreadsheets for gacha games. Thank you. A round of applause for Mega-han.
I made one that was in chronological order, and then I made one that was in alphabetical order.
You didn't like it was in chronological?
No, I was you know what? Some people might prefer it in alphabetical, so I'll have 2 copies. And then
Jesus Christ.
We're all mad here. Even you're mad, or you wouldn't be here.
Which gacha game is it? Is it an indie gacha game on top of everything else?
It's not indie, but it ain't in the Play Store. I'll tell you that.
I love you. All right, let's go hang out with Death. All right, so how are we reading it this time?
Let's hang out with Casper.
I think it plays the opening trailer. Should I hit start and see if the opening trailer plays?
Hit load, mayhaps.
There's our last save.
Now, actually hit wardrobe, because we downloaded the first DLC, and that should give us more things.
Ooh.
That's Otto.
This is Otto. This is our OC for the entirety of Otome O'Clock.
Yeah, this is our sort of mascot, autofill.
No, that's a version of, because it doesn't have
a version
monochromatic eyes.
Oh, we could put Otto in dresses. What's the purple one? Is the purple one too purple?
And I think you actually have the option, right?
Nice.
She's supposed to have 2 different eye colors. Autofill.
Yeah. Well, Otto's a shapeshifter, so they can be whatever gender they please. But
I don't know. That seems a little convenient.
Maybe it is.
It's supposed to be.
It's almost like some games are gender locked, and we're like, sometimes female, sometimes whatever we can be.
That's cute.
That is cute.
Or do we want to do purple frilly?
I'm feeling purple frilly.
I'm feeling the green.
Green frilly?
No, the green.
The green leather.
Goth girl, yeah. Because she's courting death.
That is fair. I do like it. We already do have green.
And we are doing a whole Hades Persephone vibe, which is what we went total
Plus
flower
purple
crown.
green, you got Spider-Man villain right there.
All right, so are we good with this?
Yeah.
What are we doing first? Oh, first of all,
we gotta pet the boy.
We gotta pet the boy. Are we?
Tell the boy you love him.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do?
This is always the fun part of the show where we decide who's reading what.
Okay. So I think last time you read chat room last time.
Yeah. And then you read background.
Yeah. I'll do background and when they're talking in person, and you do chat room.
Okay.
Okay. You go to tell Napoleon how much you love him for 15 minutes. It's not enough. He deserves even more.
Absolutely.
You get Napoleon some treats, hang out together, and overall just enjoy each other's company this morning. You love Napoleon so much, words cannot even come close to describing how you feel. In return, you feel immense love from Napoleon as he rubs his velvety head against you.
Such a cutie.
So, speaking of cats, my cat Ghost, he's about 20 pounds. But he's not overly fat. He's just a large cat.
He's a big boy.
You have a ghost cat?
It's more love.
Yes. I keep tripping over him, despite him being 20 pounds.
He's a very solid ghost.
He learned... So, in my upstairs bathroom, the toilet is like...
Yeah,
like,
if it's tangible, it's probably not a ghost. It's a zombie cat.
Oh
It's the cat from Pet Cemetery.
But he's so friendly.
He's nicer than the cat from Pet Cemetery. But anyways, the toilet in my upstairs bathroom is close enough to like the vanity where the sink is that you'll crack your elbow if you move your arm wrong. Ghost has taught himself how to jump up on it so that if you're like sitting on the toilet, he can smash his skull into yours.
In other words, he found another way in which to find love.
Yes. He was like, what if I put all of my 20 pounds on this vanity so I can go, meh.
It's like, no, I can love you wherever you go. You cannot escape my love. I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's like, Jesus Christ, Ghost.
Oh, do we want to see if there's anything we can renovate in the room?
Yeah. Let's see if we have more fun things to renovate the room. Doesn't look like it.
And we've also done all plants.
All plants, because Hades Persephone.
Alright, that's that.
Check the... Wait, water the plant.
Oh, that's right. We gotta water the plant.
Oh, we've already watered... Oh, no, water the plant. So, apparently, I learned this recently. If you don't water the plant, you get the bad ending.
Really? So it's a good thing we're like, no, we must water this plant?
Yeah. Like, if the plant just withers and dies.
It's like your love withers and dies with it. That's awful.
Your little spread has grown up happily and healthily, all because of you. And today, it rewards you with 4 beautiful flowers.
Yay!
Yay!
You know, 4 is also like similar to the word for death in Japanese.
Yes,
that's me overarching the whole. Yeah, that too. I don't know what words are.
You water your plant and feel a sense of accomplishment. I'm really good at growing plants in summer, but the moment winter hits, my house just is not equipped for raising plants because my cats will eat them.
All right. We go
So you can't do. So you definitely can't do like tropical plants
Megan.
like sugar cane.
No.
So no raising cane.
book first
No.
or the door.
Door first.
All right, you're gonna understand. There's like a whole other Otome game happening next door, and we get to hear a little bit about it each time we're in the cutscene in the bedroom.
The whole way beyond is quiet.
Oh no!
It seems you missed the ending to this story.
How?
God damn it! Did we wait too long?
How did we miss it? We check the door every time.
Oh.
I'm ready to reload this bitch.
You gotta reload before we pet the cat or water the plant. We gotta like touch the. Literally just. We're gonna reload and see if we can get it. Oh, you hit save. No. No, you already overwrote the save.
No.
Wait, go back to the page before.
October 22nd.
November 5th. Fuck. I mean, it's not going back that much. We could just load.
We're gonna speed run it. We're gonna speed run
We're
it.
gonna speed run it.
Yes.
Did you accidentally hang up? Oh wait, you're reading chat this time.
I'm not sure why it's not.
I got a feeling
automatic
that's
messaging.
just you were just destined to miss it. I don't think.
Did you accidentally hang up?
Oh, Ashley, did you change your computer's your camera screen so that everybody can see?
Oh, everyone's seen the ads.
Okay.
I know what's up. It was no accident. Oh. Just hold on a minute. Or a bit longer than that, maybe. Just wait. And what exactly am I waiting for? Just wait. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Napoleon and check on the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go turn away when you see an incoming call. Okay, so I'm not seeing an opportunity for us to click on this damn door.
It's fine. It's fine.
Are you doing...
Welcome back. Look up.
You look up from your computer, out towards the night sky. And on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising, you're sure you must be imagining it.
Oh, this bit.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. What the hell? What are you doing here?
What the hell?
Now that face is priceless. Well worth a trip here, I have to say.
Grim?
Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. Ha. It's Casper. That's my real name.
I'm still so fucking excited about that. Casper.
Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost.
About that. Maybe I have. A really pretty one.
I'm far from a ghost, Otto.
Are you sure?
Certain.
So you admit that you're pretty? No.
I'll admit that you are, though.
Oh.
Which
you should know to be truthful.
Are you taking over now?
I don't know.
We're so confused at who's fucking reading right now.
You read.
Because as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now.
No.
What's the star? What's the star?
I don't.
What's the star?
Hit the star. I don't know.
We're hitting the star. I just didn't expect the compliment. Why not? You're an attractive mortal. It's only right I tell you so. You usually call me stupid or annoying. You are those things. I like all that about you. You're a lot more forward in person. Yes, well, it's confusing to me as well. Trust me. Seeing you like this messes with my feelings and makes me say strange things. But, well, they're the truth, so there's no need to be shy anyway. You are attractive. That's nothing to be shy about. Which one? Nice to see you looking flustered for a change.
Grim.
Casper.
Casper, then. We keep going this back and forth.
Yes, mortal?
How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor.
You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily.
How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there?
I'm neither sitting nor standing.
I can literally see you on the other side of this window.
Congratulations. Would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating.
What the hell?
What the hell?
I've heard of being light in the loafers, but that's ridiculous.
Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you, mister. Since when can you fly?
Since always. Why do you act so surprised?
Bitch, you got wings you're hiding? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait. Can't people see you?
You think I'd be so careless?
I don't know, would you be?
I've cast a glamour.
Silly me, of course. Obviously, you've cast a glamour. Are you invisible then?
Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours.
So my neighbors aren't going to see a mysterious man floating outside my window.
If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven.
A raven, of course.
Not a good choice?
You have a predictable side to you sometimes. But I do need to know.
Yes?
How exactly did you find me? Which is just a silly thing to say. This motherfucker's been following you around trying to kill your ass. Fucking
the entire time.
Wile E. Coyote style.
You think I didn't know where you lived? That's not a fucking creepy ass statement.
I never told you.
I know everything about you, Sunshine.
So I assume you've come to claim it.
Talking about soul.
No, your V card.
My soul, that is.
Come to punch your V card.
I had a good run, I suppose.
You get 5 punches, you get a free sub.
Damn. No,
You get a free foot long.
God damn. No, I'm actually not here for that. Ooh, should we do the star again?
Yeah. I don't know what this star means. Maybe it's just new DLC options. Click it.
This is like Peter Pan, isn't it?
You've come to whisk me away. We'll fly through the night, fall deeply in love, then part sadly.
That depends.
On what?
Wait a minute. How do we know there's no Smexwell? Are we picking the Smexwell options? Are we just delving headfirst
hold on.
into bad territory?
Hold on. Calm down. Calm down. Go into the menu screen. Hit settings.
First, I'm gonna hit save.
Don't save over that one. We might need it. Hit settings. It would typically. I would assume that they would have.
Turn off Smexwell?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think Smexwell is coming until the next DLC.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. I didn't want to accidentally read porn with my biological sister. I would fucking just die.
Plus, we don't want to upset you.
I would just run off into the fucking woods, never to be heard from again. Do you want to be whisked away?
Do you want
I wouldn't say no. How often do you get to fly around in the night sky?
Bitch, are we gonna go flying? Bitch, are we gonna go flying?
But I'm guessing that isn't what you're here for. Do you have wings? I know Thanatos has wings.
Don't tempt me. There's something else I'm here for today. You see, Sunshine, I have something here with me, hidden. Something to give you.
It's in
Here.
my pants.
I don't know where else you put it, but yeah, maybe. Crotch flowers.
Artfully placed flowers so that we don't get demonetized.
You
But
said
then
you'd
he's gonna
like
have
some.
to get deflowered.
Oh,
Well.
I love that Death is giving Persephone flowers.
You got me flowers?
I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you like, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest sunniest flowers I could find. What a fucking nerd. He's adorable.
He is, though. Casper.
Yes, mortal.
It really means a lot to me.
You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window.
Oh, that feels like a trap.
Oh, of course. Well,
But is it a trap that we have to say? I might want to get trapped in that trap. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Are you going to come in?
Are you
This
in-
from the person who got killed by a Stereon.
Oh, somebody failed their saves.
Yeah, I did.
We're not gonna rehash the whole stalker van thing either.
Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to try and be good.
Well, you better be nice to Napoleon, first of all.
Yo!
Yeah.
What if I don't want you to be good?
Ayo!
Then I won't have to pretend now, will I?
Ayo!
Ashley.exe has stopped functioning. I'm sure the two of us can find something interesting to do. Megan, you're
You
slowly
can read
melting
the
off
slide.
camera. Okay,
No, I
okay. It's
dropped
too awkward if
something.
we read it.
No.
You really are a flirt tonight, aren't you?
I dropped something. I had to pick it up.
Open
the window.
Like fully, like it's a freaking French drama. Like, oh, it's like the sound of music in this bitch. Nothing separating us now, mortal. Like, Jesus Christ. Awkward and sexy at the same time.
Seems that way.
Well, there's still that
Coming in,
clothing.
Little Reaper. It's like, oh my God. You wish I was, don't you? Yo,
Oh.
you're going in too far. Oh, warning, warning, warning.
He's in too deep.
Oh, so deep. Penis. Well, I opened the window for a reason. Are you too scared to come in, Casper? Today, I'm just here to give you these. And maybe next time I'll take you up on that offer.
Whatever happened to our So Deep logo?
It's somewhere. As truly tempting as it is, I fear I may lead to regrets from both of us. Next time well, we'll see. With us, I feel anything could end up happening, my little human. Here you go, Otto.
Reach for the flowers.
Your hands are really warm.
And I think you just came out of the fucking death refrigerator.
And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it.
You just have to go to the right tag.
It's like, oh my God, they're like touch the hands and just like they're just like gently holding each other's fingers, and
Like-
it's really intense, and it's just the simplest touch, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I'd say your hands are also very nice.
Nice.
Who would have thought hands could be so alluring?
Oh, he's thinking.
What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to seal souls then. Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say?
I would prefer that, yes, if my soul could stay in my body.
No? You can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours?
Since you gave me flowers, motherfucker.
How, or were you just like claiming him? Like, since now?
Since right now. Thank you.
Since right now? Ooh.
Oh, no, it happened earlier than that.
Yeah, let's go. Don't be damaging the
my-
goods, you hear? Oh, look at that fucking blush. Look at that. Ah, he's melting. So demanding. Casper. Otto. Do be careful. Jesus Christ.
Are we going to see an autofill?
We're about to see an autofill.
Sadly, Otto's not getting filled tonight, no.
Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best.
Didn't you guys just say you didn't want to see that?
Well, listen, I'm not talking about us as a group. I don't want it to be a fucking group project, okay?
Yeah.
This is something that's like separate study, we'll just say. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you're not looking.
Ashley, why is the studio locked?
Summers! I'll be out in a minute. I'm editing. Oh, God. I'm editing. Get out of here.
You went out for a few errands today, but you mostly hung out around home. There's a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires or collapsing elevators or brakes cut on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. Click the door! Click the door now! You hear footsteps from the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again.
We're getting the end of the story, guys.
Yeah. Eavesdrop on them.
Eavesdrop on them, motherfuckers.
You hear a sniffling coming from the hallway, then the sound of someone sliding down to the floor.
Oh my God.
You imagine someone is currently leaning against the doorway of their apartment. You hear a fumbling, the sound of someone digging through the bag searching for something. Then a sigh. A ringing, the sound of someone who desperately seeks another. And then finally, a voice. Mom, are you there? Can you talk right now? And a light and airy voice starts. No, I'm fine. I wasn't crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I just wanted to talk for a bit if that's okay. Another sniffle. Nothing happened, really. I'm just confused and I lost my keys, but I'll worry about that in a minute. There's a silence for a minute. You imagine their mother is currently fretting, trying to console their child despite not knowing what's wrong. Have you ever liked someone so much that it's made you terrified? I really like them, Mom. I've only known them for like a week, but I feel like it's been so much longer.
Keep in mind, this is not actually happening to our character and Casper. We are just eavesdropping on the neighbors and getting the local fucking tea.
Yeah. And I'm scared.
Speaking of tea.
There's vulnerability in that voice. Immense vulnerability. Their voice is like a plea to something they cannot see. Like a wish upon a star. I want to understand them. I want to make things work, but I'm scared I'll make things worse. I'm scared that neither of us are what we expect of each other. Well, you've known each other for a week, so... The fear of not living up to expectations, the fear of misunderstandings, such human emotions. I know, Mom. I know I should talk to them, but it's so much. It's like there's this weight, this secret between us, and I don't know how to bridge the gap. I think I heard them say something last night, something important, but they didn't open up completely, and now I'm torn between wanting to know and being afraid of what I might discover. An internal struggle, a deep desire. But Mom, I can't stay away. I've never believed in fate, but this is, I need some guidance. What do I do?
What are you, a missile?
Silence again. You imagine their mother is speaking words of wisdom filled with kindness, love, and worry. Okay, I'll talk to them tomorrow and make a decision. Thank you, Mom. I love you. The sound of a call ending reaches you even beyond the hallway. Then there's silence. You hope they find their keys. Save now. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna click on the door and see if maybe we did it before.
The hallway beyond is silent now. You hope tomorrow will bring resolution.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We did go through another night, cause see, the flower isn't all flowered yet.
Okay.
Okay, now water the flower, so we don't get the bad ending. You can't believe how healthy it is. Pet the boy. Tell Napoleon a joke. Why was the Sphinx a great detective, you ask Napoleon. Napoleon doesn't reply, but you know he can't wait for the punchline. Because it's always uncovered the naked truth.
If I were a cat, I would have batted you.
Where's that Yeah, cat batting in the head meme.
Get it? Because you don't have fur, you're naked, you continue. Napoleon doesn't laugh. Actually, depending on the Sphinx cat, they can have some fur. And it looks fucking weird. Like, they'll just have, like, some fucking leg fur, like this is the 80s and they're wearing leg warmers.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, you thought it was a good joke.
Because, now click the books. Pick a new book to read. Dear Diary, today I found a huge bug. It was so cool. It had wings and legs, but no arms. Or maybe they were all arms and it had no legs. I don't know. What I do know is that it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, something wicked cool happened at school. I was climbing the tree. We call it the tree, but I don't think that's its actual name, but I don't care. I haven't asked. And I was really high up and I fell. I fell so far I thought I was gonna die. And I got in so much trouble, ruffle-a-mow. The teachers kept saying I could have broken my leg or my back or something, but I was lucky. I just got a scratch. What my teachers don't know is that I'm actually totally indestructible. Nothing can kill me. Anyways, that's all that's been happening. I gotta go play now by Otto.
What a silly Billy. Alright, is there anything else to click on?
Just the compooper.
Check your computer.
Now you read the chat log.
This is cute. It's like you can actually go into paint. And you can actually doodle on things. Yeah, there you can see my amazing art skills.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
That's ooh. That was not ooh woo. You didn't make the middle one a W.
Yeah, you just made ooh. Brother ooh.
Brother ooh.
Me and Megan are shocked over here. Ooh.
Oh, it was good seeing you, Vera. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you later.
Thanks for popping in.
Lovely to have you.
Which one or two?
We got some ideas cooking.
I keep looking at the flowers.
I keep looking at the flowers. You really know how to sweep me off my feet. They're really pretty. Good. I'm glad to see they're appreciated. The struggle was worth it.
The struggle?
The struggle? You don't have any florists near you? These aren't from a florist. And no, there are no florists here.
That's why he needs a Persephone.
Then where are they from? The yard of some other mortal. For such a frail woman, she gave quite a chase.
Baby girl, please. Absolutely fantastic.
You're a little old lady thief. That makes it sound like I'm stealing old ladies.
Who says you aren't? I don't know why. Well,
Oh, you're fine. Me, anyway. Is it stealing if it was hanging over the other side of the fence?
Yes.
Which one?
Choose one. But I think, yes, that is technically illegal.
I'm not actually sure. Maybe? See? It is definitely a gray area. She had plenty anyway. They are much better hands now. Got something of a green thumb, luckily. I've got a plant by my bed and it's growing nicely. Maybe I've got the magic touch. A magic touch, I feel like you're insinuating something here. I'm talking about the plant. Ah, yes, the plant.
He's like, yes, the plant. It's the growing plant.
I was just talking about you in general. Wowee, Mr. Flirt over here. Your hands were very soft. I could tell, even through my gloves. Soft and warm. Shh, you.
I feel like if we had been in person, it would just been like, ah, shush.
It's gonna be. It was definitely one of those things where it's just like they're just touching their fingertips, but it's still the most intense sensation.
No, but I mean, like like in person, if Otto said shush you, they would just been like hand in face.
Yeah, she was just like slapped him by accident, way too hard.
Yeah.
I felt as though if I reached out, our hands would have fit each other's perfectly. Are you trying to tell me something?
Oh, somebody's thinking shit.
Perhaps. I will leave that to you decide. Leave that to you to decide. So I'm just wondering something. Are you feeling okay today? Why wouldn't I be feeling okay? You're just acting very flirtatious. If so, then I'm being successful in my endeavor.
Maybe this is how he's gonna get our soul.
I wasn't gonna come out and say it, but yeah. I have heard that flirting is a human custom. A custom? Indeed.
I don't believe he's accustomed to it.
To flirt with another is to show them that they are of a significance to you. Or you would like them to be of significance to yourself. So, I'm of significance to you? You're what I hunt most greatly over everything else. I would say that makes you significant. My research into various flirting methods say that anyway. You've researched flirting methods? You hit him with the star?
Hit him with that star.
Do you like me then, Casper? Like you? You are insufferable. You are annoying and aggravating, and you make fun of me all the time. What reason would there be to like you? And I bet you still like me. I shall neither deny nor confirm your suspicions. You know that's really an answer itself. But fine, keep your secrets. Truly, you are ever so considerate. Thank you for noticing. That was sarcasm. Really? Wow, I never would have guessed. But let's not look past the fact you're actually researching this. It really isn't that interesting. But it really is. I've never known people to research how to flirt with someone. As you are well aware of, I am not people. No, you certainly are not. But that's not the point I'm making right now. I am a practical person. If I am to put my valuable time into something, then why would it ensure the best results? And the best results of your flirting would be a date? Dating? Grim Reaper cannot date a mortal. The best result would be that I take your soul and move on with my life.
But is that what you want, baby girl?
Is that the result you want?
No!
I know what the best result for me is, and yet I find myself hard-pressed to choose. It is confusing. You have made me confused. Maybe all of your teasing has gone to my head. You like it that much, huh? I don't mind continuing it. Baby girl or kitten?
Ooh, say baby girl. You gotta hit them with that baby girl.
My baby girl. That is not necessary. I never said that I liked it. It just confused me. No one has ever treated me like you do. Is that a good thing, though? I am unsure. I think I may combust on the spot if someone else spoke to me the way you do. So perhaps it's a good thing that you are unique in that regard. Well, even if you were only flirting with me to get my soul, can't say that I mind all that much. Flirt away. Salute. 07. What is an 07? It's a salute, doofus. Ah, yes, I see now. I have never seen this salute. Perhaps I shall adopt it. 07. Ah, I have come up with another. This one is a wave. Truly groundbreaking stuff. By the way, won't you get in trouble? For flirting? Well, that's not allowed, of course. No, for telling me classified information. Enlighten me. What classified information have I shared with you? Casper. Yes. You said your name was highly classified. That was information from a previous game.
Yeah.
Not for mortal ears, right? Ah, that. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me grim in person made me feel cringe. Who taught you that word? I am down with the internet lingo, Otto. How about cringe, pog, riz? I have even heard more of this baby girl.
Please don't say any of those words ever
Please
again.
don't say any of those words ever again. Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, Sunshine. But seriously, your name was actually classified? Correct. If anyone comes and asks about me, then it is best if you keep it quiet. I doubt anyone will anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right? Right. Always best to be cautious anyway. Though you aren't the most cautious person. You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer. Then fell in love at first sight with his handsome face and charming personality.
Yes, charming personality. Oh! The star!
If I let my guard down, the Reaper will steal me away. I'm sure he'd see how troublesome you are and think twice. First one?
Yeah.
And then he decided he can't be without me anyway. How romantic. Maybe he would give you back because you are too much of a handful for him. I think he likes to be kept on his toes. He'd have to keep me. Don't you think? Well, in this hypothetical situation, I think you'll have to wait and see if he ever comes for you. Hopefully you have learned some patience because it might take him a while. Now that we're both here, though, on a much more serious note, I must admit to you that other than giving you flowers, I had another ulterior motive for my visit.
I knew it.
Don't misunderstand, Otto. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had. Alright, what was it then? I was experiencing another bout of soul sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but still an awful experience. Again? It's really a common thing for your Reapers, huh? Actually, no. Well, it never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately. Which leads me to an important question. Why? Did you find out why? Let's do this over a call. Wait, is this serious? Are you gonna die? Please don't tell me you're dying. Wow, that was in fucking stereo. If that's what you're going to say, I'm not going to answer. I don't think I'm dying. You're really not inspiring confidence right now. No, listen, I swear, you mortals are so bad at listening. You in particular. We talked about this the other day. Think back on it. Do you remember?
Of course I remember.
But explain it again.
Good. Do you remember how I felt the day after my sickness? You were fine. It made no sense. I thought it was just a mere coincidence that after the linking of our minds, the symptoms disappeared. You jokingly claimed to be healing me with your presence. Then yesterday...
What
What about it? That morning, I was ferrying souls across the live stream. And it was like... Hells, if they trace this conversation, the two of us may suffer for all eternity.
But we'd be suffering together.
You always look on the bright side of things, don't you? I picked the right flowers for you, bright like a sunflower. Anyway, this is important. You seem very stressed about this.
Tell me, maybe I can help?
Tell me, maybe I can help. Then answer the call and we can discuss it. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. Yo. Well, to put it bluntly is appreciated.
Yeah, you're definitely causing it.
I think it's because of you. Me? What exactly is because of me?
I remember this now.
The soul sickness I'm experiencing. I've gotten it much more since I've known you. Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive. Yes, it is from souls. Yet I've suffered from it regardless. Are you trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I'm not really trying to make you sick. I'm not saying you are the cause of the sickness.
But you are down with it.
Thank you, Adam. But I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it. Oh shit,
How?
we're giving him the flu. We're giving him Reaper flu. You're not making any sense right now. So seeing me yesterday made you sick? No, my soul was unbalanced before I came to you.
Don't mind me, I'm just punching the mic.
I came to see if it would go away.
Maybe you're just too radiant. I know the nickname Sunshine fit you.
That was my theory. Weird theory. But it did. Sunshine, it did. What? You didn't do it on purpose then. No, motherfucker, I didn't. Do you have any clue what you're doing? Not usually. Yeah, no, I don't even have any idea what you're saying. What are you talking about? It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak. Well, bitch, give it back. What? How? Do you ever wish, mortal? Feel something so strongly, want for something so badly?
There are things I have been wanting for strongly the last few days. It's infuriating. Oh, tell me more.
Occasionally. You said that your pet was ill yesterday, correct? And now they are fine, yes? Yeah, perfectly normal. What are you getting at exactly? I think you did it then as well. You are giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pet. To your plant. To me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live. ... I think you are taking the taint away.
Oh
Or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know.
You gotta neutralize that taint.
Put some baking soda on it.
Some baby powder.
I got an even better look at
Make
your soul
lotion
when I
for that
visited
now,
you.
you know.
I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a full soul. God damn it.
That pulsing.
I don't have a full soul.
That pulsing.
Is this going to affect ferrying my soul to the afterlife thing? I have never seen a soul that is not full. So I cannot answer your question. But if you were to give it all away, well, I assume you would just simply cease to be. Would I be forgotten? I would never forget you, our time together.
You are rather unforgettable. I think that fact will cause me much more trouble in the future. You think I'm special.
So maybe try to be careful. Don't wish too hard is all I'm saying. Oh. Ooh, hit that star.
Maybe I'm a new class of Reaper.
One that doesn't get affected by the taint. Reaper 2.0. Yeah, you can start bowing now. I'm glad you're taking this seriously. Maybe dark humor is how I cope with stuff. Very Reaper-like of me, huh? Huh? Some Reapers are not miserable, like me.
Baby girl.
No, but you are edgy. I don't know, you seem kind of like make jokes when bad things happen to you kind of guy. But being serious for a moment. You, serious?
Blip.
Is that possible for you? I could be serious. It is challenging for me, but I can if I try real hard. How can I not give away my entire soul? This is not a common thing to happen. In fact, it's so uncommon, I'd say you are the first. Hey, I've always been a trendsetter. Go me! So you won't even give me a tip? Will you give me a tip? I have no...
Just the tip.
I have no tips to give you. This is unprecedented. Just stop wishing and hoping to heal people. And we'll see what happens from there. Keep that magic healing for your pet, perhaps. I know you care deeply about the creature. Of course, Napoleon is my #1 priority.
I was gonna get jealous of the cat.
But I suppose you're pretty high up there.
Oh.
Somehow you're climbing fast with my priority ladder, Casper. I bet I am.
You cheeky bastard.
Go on, tell me. Is it my charm, my looks, my fashion sense? I was thinking your dumb personality, actually. I love people I can tease. Ooh, he got me, baby. Hee hee. By the way, Casper. Have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost?
Huh.
Excuse me?
The way you can jump from topic to topic is remarkable. You ought to be studied.
You're excused, so yes or no?
I don't do that.
I have not heard of it.
So I suppose the answer is no.
Really? You kind of have the vibe going for you. A friendly ghost vibe? I am neither of those things.
Oh, you really do. I doubt you and I could ever have a quiet moment.
You have your friendly moments sometimes, occasionally. And I am not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale. Why, I'm certain that I am not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Must you let it run wild so often? Must you...
All the time.
If it... Wait, no, yeah, that one.
Maybe you should try letting your imagination run wild for a change. Yeah.
Unwind. Let loose the goose.
I was thinking that loose goose.
I don't need to let my imagination get... I don't... I can unwind here in my own space. Oh yeah? Or what do you do to unwind all by yourself, huh? Hells. Your mind is positively filthy, mortal. You ought to clean it up a little. I didn't even say anything. You're the one imagining dirty things, naughty boy. You're trouble. More trouble than I can deal with. That I am. You don't mind, though. I'd even go as far as saying you enjoy it. I see that smirk, motherfucker. Pouty face. And you can't even lie about it. Poor Casper. You! My naughty little Casper. You are a little shit. Gods, I did nothing to deserve this. I think this is the first time he cursed at us. You can't get enough of me. So I've got you wrapped around my finger now. You know, we've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than when we first met. I was never edgy. I am death. There it is. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less. I don't believe I have changed all that much.
I am the same as always. Nothing has changed. Nope, not my feelings or anything. Not at all.
Maybe it's because we're friends now?
Mighty suspicious, Casper.
I don't see you as a friend. I was getting crazy about us being friends, totally. Yep, don't care at all. We're just friends. I literally don't know. Wait a second. For what? My not friend, Casper. It's not like you're my only friend or anything. You aren't listening. It's true, I do not think of you as a friend, but it kind of hurts, you know? You didn't have to say it right to my face. You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward. Fuck! I thought you were more perceptive than this. I have been flirting with you for days! Yeah, and? Hells. You like me. Fuck! Gods, this isn't good. Tell me. If it's true, I want to hear you say it. Casper. Otto. Say it.
Swear to me.
I enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay?
Oh, look at that pout. Look at that pout.
I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why me? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I have done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I have been a good reaper. And now my heart tells me to throw it all away. Keep going. Sunshine Eye. Yes?
Are we getting confession?
Is there something you want to say to me, Casper? Obviously. Then go ahead. Tell me how you feel about me. Look me in the eyes and tell me the truth. I didn't expect to feel like this. Feel so strongly. You were supposed to be just another job, or supposed to be just another job. You don't think like that anymore? Your soul is one I must collect. There is no way out of it. It is my job as a reaper. It's a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey, break all the rules I have so carefully followed until this week. Then break them. If I do, they'll just send someone else. I'm easily replaceable. I am one of thousands. You're not replaceable to me.
Okay.
But that's not what I'm trying to say exactly. Okay, what is it you want to tell me then? What I'm trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I found myself wanting to be selfish. Because I want more. More from you. More than friendship. You like me.
Oh, the star?
Ooh. Yeah, do the star. I want you more than I have wanted anything before. There is nothing in existence I want more. It is infuriating.
Oh my god.
Take what you want then, baby girl. From the start, you've always told me you take what belongs to you.
Ooh, ah!
I like you, Otto. I don't know why or how or what to do about it, but I like you very much. It angers me how much I can't hate you.
Dear gods above, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Do not perceive me.
I should, but instead you've done this to me, ruined me completely.
I want to perceive you.
Anyway, cool. Now that that is all said and done, I'm going to go. Time for a long, cold shower.
Oh,
Call
poof.
ended.
Damn. Wow, you really said all that and left? Come back! You don't need to be so shy. I am not being shy. Sounds like something a shy person would say. You'll find I'm actually quite forward. A shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires.
So you desire me?
That should be obvious to you. Well, you do need a cold shower now.
A gold shower?
Well, I don't know about that. No.
'Cause that's what you said.
That is unrelated.
Cold.
I must wash my hair.
C-O-L-D.
I must wash my hair.
That's
That
not
is
what it
all.
sounded like over here.
Glad I had that effect on you.
Well, maybe you need to clean your ears, Adam.
I can just imagine the smirk on your face. You're a wicked person, mortal. By the way, since it's somewhat topical, do you ever cut your hair? Sometimes this game wants me to click, other times I can hit the space bar. You don't like my hair? I'm actually kind of obsessed with it.
I am going to braid flowers in it one day, sir.
I was just curious. It's very long. It must have taken a long time to grow. I don't. There's no need for me to cut it anyway. I can't imagine you with shorter hair.
If he had shorter hair, he'd just look like Thanatos from Hades.
The long hair is kind of iconic. I agree. You'll just keep growing it then? No. But you just said... My hair does not grow, like a mortal's. Mine has simply always been this way.
He came out the womb looking that fresh.
If someone attacked you with scissors, it wouldn't grow back? Do you plan to attack me with scissors? As fun as it would be to see you with shorter hair, no. I wouldn't do that to you. That's just mean. And I quite like how you are right now. Pretty long hair and an attitude. What more could a person ask for? Lots of money, fame, immortality? Alright, they sound good too. But I could also settle without. As long as I get my grumpy yet charming Reaper, that is. I am sure that there's plenty of charming Reapers out there. You forgot the grumpy part. Oh, so sorry, my bad. Wait a second. You were born with hair that long? What? I can't imagine a baby with hair like yours. You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained. I was not born. I was never a baby or a child. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I have always looked the way I do now. Oh. But what about before you were a Reaper? There was no before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It is classified, even for me. All I know is that we were created somehow, and then given our job. That is why I've seemed to live for my job. I literally do. Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories. I could not guess. I suppose it's possible. I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I'm not totally artificially created, I think. So what happens if you want to quit? I would probably forcibly terminated. That doesn't sound healthy. No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I'm gonna go wash mine now. Still need that cold shower, huh? I like just skipping over the part where he'll get killed if he doesn't do his job. And I missed something? I will talk to you later, sunshine. Thank you for answering my confession with that how about a haircut, by the way.
Oh, whoopsie poopsie.
Whoops. Tomorrow, Otto. The last day of our bet. Good night. Until tomorrow, Casper.
Okay. You woke up early this morning feeling particularly well rested. No one came for your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today, safer to stay at home and ride out your win. It's early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. Click the door, click the door, click the door.
Jesus.
Hallway beyond is quiet.
How did we miss it?
Maybe we're supposed to miss it.
Not fucking fair. We did all that for no reason.
Or something happened. There's gotta be a walkthrough somewhere online that has like, you clicked a wrong thing and now you don't get to know.
I feel fucking cheated. Okay.
Alright, let's just go give the cat some love and then we'll water the plant. I love you, Napoleon, so much.
She's dynamite.
Did we skip over this part we read before?
Yeah, I think we did up to the plant. We can just cut out that section. Well, should we cut out that section?
No, because there was fun panic, and we got
There's
new
fun
DLC
panic.
stuff.
And new DLC stuff.
Recap.
We haven't read this one yet.
My favorite quote. You flip to the end of your favorite childhood book. Resting against the page is a quote that stuck with you. If there's one thing you retain from your journey, I hope that it is this. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the small moments. Love with your entire heart. Not every moment has to be epic. A life filled with great deeds is also filled with great exhaustion. The smallest, most average moments can contain extraordinary beauty if you pay attention. We spend so much time hoping for rest, for the moment when we can relax, but true peace comes not at the end, but in the middle. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merely hoping for big ones. So, dear reader, this is my gift to you. Live every moment like it's your last, and don't forget how damn lucky you are that you will get more. Fuck it, close the door again.
Bullshit. Bullshit. We're going to the computer now.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly, we check our computer because we can't get any more tea.
All the tea has been spilled and mopped up.
Alright, okay. Mortal, are you there? I know you don't have work today, and that you have no plans. Do you ever have plans? Anyway, respond to my message. For all you know, I could have loads of plans. Do you? Nope. Yo, autoplay, are you on? Good, it seems I am correct once again. Which is fortunate because I have been thinking. About the way you're gonna lose our bet today? About how to make us both winners.
¿Por qué?
You can't beat me. Shut up for a second. I've been thinking, all night in fact. I got no sleep at all. Thinking, studying, poring over books. Many books in the underworld, Casper? Plenty. We also have a fantastic public library. That somehow doesn't fit with what I was expecting. You are getting off track. As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. That answered some of my questions. Why your soul seemed to feel so strange, how you managed to take my soul sickness away. But it didn't answer enough. I have so many more questions. I found the answer. Excitement. Lay it on me, Casper. Otto, you embody life just as I embody death. Huh? My research led me to the rare trait that shows, maybe only every 1,000 years or so in a mortal. You have the touch of life on your soul. You are life, so to speak. That is why I have not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can also, why you can heal as you do. You are special. You've always been special. So I'm immortal now? I don't know. It's possible? It would explain a lot. But that's also beside the point. After I found this out, I kept thinking about our bet and my role in your demise. But what if it could be different? Not dying would be preferable. Yes, well, that much is obvious. Your abilities have merit, and your soul is not that of any ordinary mortal. So maybe it could work? I admit maybe it would actually be helpful, and that I may enjoy your company. Maybe doing it together would be quite nice, actually.
You want to do what together exactly?
Have patience. I'm getting to it. What the fuck is he talking about? Me? Patience? You're the one who's impatient here. You will find I can be patient with when it suits me. I don't know why I can't read all of a sudden, which is pretty much never. I bet I could teach you a thing or two about patience.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown cow. I doubt there's much for you to teach me on any matter. Which one, Megan?
Ha, you're funny, Grimmy.
Resorting to that ugly nickname I see. I'm sure there's plenty I could teach you. Well, we'll do patience first, for obvious reasons. And then we can revisit your typing issues.
Listen, not everybody needs to type like they're writing a fucking paper. Okay, when you're in a
I
chat
can't help
room.
myself, okay? You haven't capitalized anything. You've typed since the first day we met.
Don't make me capitalize every other letter.
Oh my god, he would do that too. He has done that. Are you still embarrassed? One such as me never gets embarrassed. Fucking called it. Aww. You know what? I take back what I was saying above. Maybe it won't work. Forget workarounds. I will just come take your soul. Your typing is making me laugh. You just said I don't capitalize anything. So I'm just showing you I can. Yeah, I get it. You know where the caps button is on your keyboard. You know where the caps button on your keyboard is. Just not how to use it correctly. I can do it correctly. I have just chosen not to. Nope, that's even weirder coming from you. Then I shall continue it. You're so stubborn. Thank you. But winding back a little here.
We gotta get married?
What's this workaround?
Is this workaround a wedding?
Are you quite attached to your place in the mortal realm?
I'm attached to my cat.
Can I bring the cat and the flower? Talk about a loaded question.
I think I fall in the middle because, like, my cat and my plants.
Yeah. I can work with that.
You want me to be down there 6 months a year? I could be up here 6 months a year.
So if I were to ask you to be a little more indifferent, do you think that would be possible?
Can I bring my cat?
You're being mighty suspicious at the moment, Megan. Look at his fucking status right here. Baby fucking girl.
Oh my god, and ours is still have my soul and his you have my heart.
Oh, well, I made it that.
I know, but like they kind of match a little bit.
Oh, that's precious. You're being mighty suspicious at the moment.
Since that's literally your only option.
To be frank with you.
Thought you were Casper.
No, you're Casper. Nice, Adam. I think taking your soul is a waste. Ah, so you have given up.
Aha. Admit it.
No, just listen. Or, well, read. Does this have anything to do with the fact you're madly in love with me? Well, what are you talking about, mortal? We need to get a picture of that tweet from Grimm. It's like, they're gonna they're gonna completely fix me. I need to calm down. I've only known them for a week.
Hold on, I'll bring it up. By the way, I got that from the official 2.5 Studios Tumblr.
You said it yesterday, right? The saxophone is apropos at the moment. You like me, you want to hate me, but you can't.
So, the fake tweet that the studio sent out was from Grimmy at #1 Grim Reaper, they can fix me. And then he quote retweeted himself, I just met them today, I gotta chill.
So you've been sitting there all night thinking of how to save me.
Oh, my pookie wookie bear.
My little Reaper. Aggressive silence. No. I am perhaps a little swayed by that. You're so embarrassed you went back to typing like that, huh? I love the saxophone track.
Yeah.
Ah! This is fucking emojis. Do you want to hear about the loophole or not?
Yeah, what's taking you so long?
It would allow you to keep what remains of your soul.
And that loophole involves me winning our bet?
Well, I said before it was like both of us winning, but it's more like we'd both lose. So you can keep your soul, and I'll keep mine. Damn, I was really hoping to get your soul. I had so many plans.
And so many plants.
That is a terrifying thought. So what's the loophole? Do you remember when you allowed me into your head?
It's not something that is easily forgotten, Grim. You are in my skull.
Hot murder suspects in your area. God. I think it would work in a similar manner. I'm merged with my consciousness with yours again. It would be a similar process, but a different outcome.
Are we gonna become one person?
Can I just stop you for a second?
What exactly are you planning to do?
I love the hot murder suspects in your area, and it also includes the wainscoting.
I was gonna fucking say.
I don't. Oh, what?
I'm all for doing some crazy shit, but
I'd like to know what I'm agreeing to first. It seems I was getting ahead of myself.
just a little bit.
Ahem.
Yes, yes. Sunshine. Casper. The way you blush when I say your name is so cute. Shut up, I don't blush over something so insignificant.
That's not what your cheeks are saying.
You don't really want me to shut up. Or you wouldn't have called. You answered. Of course I did. Talking to you is the highlight of my day.
You're gonna make this man explode. In more ways than one.
But we can flirt after you've explained yourself, mister. Well, you seem to be quite adventurous for a human. Or at least quite daring. And definitely rather stupid. Wow, I'm going to ignore that last part. It is true. But the point I'm trying to make is that you want to keep your soul, right? Isn't that obvious? And I'd like to keep mine. Shame. And you have managed to somehow take or lessen the effects of the soul sickness. Just me being super talented. Indeed, you are impressive in many ways. I wouldn't say I believe in miracles exactly, but I'd say this comes pretty damn close. So maybe we could help each other out. What do you propose? You could become like me, a reaper? Like you? In what way? Kind of baby girl? No, sunshine. I make you like me. A kind of reaper.
Reaper 2.0?
Is that even possible? Of course it's possible. Didn't you say you were a reaper from the start? I was, yes. But I found a way. It's a secret I wasn't supposed to know, but that doesn't matter.
I think that kind of does matter.
You want me to be like you. You want to work together. I do. I think that skill of yours might be useful. Would be useful, definitely. And it would allow you to keep your soul balanced more easily. Your abilities wouldn't be a risk. Plus, you just want my company, don't you? That much is obvious.
Adorable.
Why else would I be spending my time talking to you? For my soul, Casper. That is how this thing started, remember? Yes, but I could have done...
No, it's yes and.
I could have done all this with much less talking. Somehow, without meaning to, I've come to crave your company. Happy now? I want to always have you around. Ooh woo. But perhaps that's just a one-sided wish. To want to be by your side.
Do you still feel the same way about me?
I do. Good. because I think I'm in love with you.
Oh, hit him with the love.
Really? Yeah. If you'd have me, I'd go with you. But we have to bring at least my cat. Sunshine, I'd have you forever.
Oh my god. Mass hysteria. Were you trying to give me a high five?
I was.
High five. High five.
Meanwhile, some of us are getting diabetes over here. It's just too sweet.
I don't even remember how it. Oh, like this?
No, it's your
That's-
light, you dingus.
What is light? God damn. And the whole thing is falling apart. Don't mind us. We're just putting the studio back together. Megan got excited. There was so much happening.
I don't know where your plate is.
Nobody breathe. Nobody move.
This is my plate.
Here we
I'm
go.
that likable, huh?
Likeable? I am unsure. More like unhateable.
I'll take it. Well, then, how do you plan to do it? I assume it's not as easy as snapping your fingers and boom, you're a reaper. If only it could be that simple. But no, like I mentioned, we form the connection again. And then what? I don't understand how we get from point A to point B. Then stop talking and let me explain. Once again, proving I am the more patient of the two. Perhaps we can find some kind of online course for you to take. I am plenty patient, thank you very much. Sometimes. All the time. Sometimes. Anyway, we form the connection. But the one difference is, we do it while touching. So we do this in person. That we do. As long as you follow my instructions, it should be fine. It can be holding hands. Calm down. Oh.
Wait, hold on. I'm just trying to see because I clicked on something because I was panic clicking. You can do it. You're told, right, Otto? Jesus Christ.
I'll be a good person for you. Just this one time. Then we're nearly ready. We had a close call last time. I'd just like to make sure you are fully certain beforehand. I understand. Thanks for checking on me, Casper. But I'm certain. On a scale from 1 to 10, how certain are you? 1 being I'm going to freak out, 10 being I've never felt chiller. Seriously? I'm just making sure. A 10. I've done it once before and it was fine. I can do it again. Good. I'll be over momentarily.
On a scale of Sleepless in Seattle to When Harry Met Sally, how...
You're coming right now? Oh my.
Unless you're having second thoughts.
Wait.
Napoleon can come, right? Of course. I know you're a package deal.
That's
God
nice.
damn right we are. See you soon, my little human. And my little rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie?
Rotisserie. The sun shines beautifully through your window. You feel the rays of it on your face and can't help but feel that Today is a good day to be alive. It doesn't take him long. You hear a knock at the door and you swing it open quickly. There you see the prettiest, sweetest, stupidest, dumbest man you have ever met.
And it's your man.
Hi! You open the door so quickly for me, Sunshine. Bitch, did you have to bring the scythe? Is it your broomstick?
Yeah.
Hello to you as well, Casper.
Perhaps you both better come inside.
Oh my god.
Are you ready then? Not yet. First, I want to see you say how much you like me to my face. What does that matter? It just does. I like you, Otto.
Blush.
I like you so much that like is not a sufficient word. My heart beats so loudly I feel it could explode. Because you're standing in front of me. So close that I can reach out and touch you.
Reach out and touch you. Okay.
Those aren't the words.
Oh, they are now.
We edited them slightly for the stream. For what it's worth, I think you've taken my soul after all.
Aww. Woo.
Ooh woo. Sometimes you're oddly poetic. I try. Ready to be stuck with me? I want to be stuck with you, Otto. And yes, I am very ready.
Looks like he's about to win the bet.
I don't mind being stuck with you either. Let me get Napoleon his bubble backpack. Simply look into my eyes and take my hand. It's as simple as that. For you, yes. I'll do the rest. I will tie our souls together, bind them almost, if that makes it easier for you to understand. It's like you're claiming a bit of my soul. In a way. I'm claiming a part of you and you're claiming a part of me. Bitch, this is just a wedding. We will be linked for all eternity. I'm putting a collar on you.
It's like I suddenly regret this decision.
It would suit you. Well,
fuck. Calm down, Ashlee. I wasn't expecting him to bark. Shall we? Reach out your hand.
yeah. You feel so soft, even through my gloves. Flirting at a time like this, huh? When I'm around you, it seems I can't contain myself. Look into my eyes, sunshine.
Gaze into his eyes.
Just like that. I'm glad it was you, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you. You are perfect to me. Listen, he could kill me right now and take my soul. I wouldn't mind. I'm glad too. I'm glad it was you who was assigned to me.
I feel like I'm watching you two regress into 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Who cares about the bet?
So many tiny feet kicks under the desk.
So
many feet kicks.
When I'm by your side, I feel like I won anyway.
God damn.
Me too. Then let's begin, my little reaper. Ending 4, duo.
Oh, nice. We got an ending. We did it. Was that even with the DLC?
Yes.
Did we did it? Because, I mean, so much for stretching this out until December.
Now I want to know how to get the... There's a few endings. So, like, what do we want to do?
I really don't want to sit and read through all.
Obviously, we're not gonna read the credits. People looking at, please look at the credits. So you can, you know. But I mean.
Well, we can talk while the credits are rolling.
Yeah. But I mean, it's 7:45.
Yeah, we still
All
have
right,
like
good night, everyone.
All right, good night. That was a short ass episode.
Yeah.
Not really.
For us, yeah, it's only been an hour. It's not even been 2 hours.
Who knew
Oh, are
Adam-
we actually ending?
No. We're saying we shouldn't end yet because it's so short. Go to the gallery. We've got new things.
Aww. The Grim Reaper vinyl figure is available for 3 weeks only. That's cute.
Close. It is cute.
It's cute, but we're poor.
Yes. Oh, that's adorable little mistletoe one.
With your MC. I love they have the mob MC.
Yeah.
What are the other endings?
I want to say there's a wedding one, but I know there's one where we lose the bet. Losing the bet means we don't water the flower ever,
And then we just die.
and then we just die. I don't know how to get the other good ending because I very specifically didn't look into it.
Is it maybe like you hear the ending of the other story?
You know, I don't know.
So there's like a straight up wedding ending?
I don't 100% know. I don't know what all the endings are.
So now what do we do?
I wonder if there's a winning the bet ending. He just becomes your houseboy.
So we play like Minesweeper or something now?
Oh, that's a good question. Hold on.
I'm actually gonna see if I can load the games that are on the game.
What?
Let's see if the games will load this time or crash the game. I can't remember. Did this work before?
But yeah, we do
I
have
know
to fill this time,
Pong
but
did.
I don't feel like you should start another playthrough today.
Okay, so there is a wedding ending.
Ah. You do the jumper puzzle.
Okay, to get the wedding ending, you have to joke with him consistently about getting married.
But that's through the whole playthrough?
Yes.
Ooh.
What's the canonical ending? We won't find
Ah,
out
I
until the
lost.
next game.
I don't think there's going to be a sequel, just a DLC with extra stuff.
So we have to do another playthrough? You have 5 turns to guess the 5-letter word. A correct letter turns green.
It's Wordle. Okay, so I think we got Good Ending 2, which is only available from the DLC.
Okay, I don't know how to play this.
What, Wordle?
Yeah.
Just type. Type. Did you hit enter?
I have to enter?
I don't know.
No, because when you just type a letter, it just like...
Well then, you type more letters.
I can't. It just does that. I think wordlit.exe is broken. So now what do we do with ourselves?
So we have a couple options.
Because I did see like artwork online that was Casper crying, holding his little plushie, but I wonder if that's after like the bad ending.
That's a bad ending. That's a bad ending where he has to take your soul, but he likes you a lot. I'm just mesmerized by you playing this game.
Were you able to look up and see if there's an ending that's
There's a wedding ending.
No, not that. The other things, the neighbors.
I didn't check that.
Whoa, that's a big circle. Damn. Maybe if I do this enough, I'll be as cool as Pirate Software. I need to get a better mouse. This one's really loud. God, I am writing with this thing like an elementary school student.
We beat the gum.
That's an A. That's obviously an A. It's got a little tail in the end. Stop picking on me. So what else did we get with the DLC? Was just those extra...
For the first DLC, yes. But there's gonna be more stuff with the second DLC.
Is it gonna be more gameplay?
I believe so. I think there's extra days.
Okay. But you have to play through from the beginning again?
Probably. And if we do that, we should probably attempt for the wedding ending.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 8 o'clock, which would make it a short stream. So we have options here. We can play a different game.
Like which one?
Let me check and see if it's free or not. The game I'm thinking of.
It's the first time ever on Otome O'clock. We beat the game too soon.
Sure it won't be the last time.
Is it on Steam? It is on Steam. It's on Steam for $5. How much did this DLC cost you?
$7?
I think this DLC also gives an extra ending and extra stuff in game. That's what the DLC is for. We just happened to get the DLC only ending.
Really?
Yeah.
Ha! Nice.
First try. It's because we saw stars and we're like, ooh, stars.
Click all the stars. So what am I looking for?
On Steam, it's My Sweet Housemate. It's $5.
We have to entertain the populace somehow.
Entertain them with Murder Sim?
Okay, there we go. The library.
I hate berries. They can't tell the truth.
Whomst?
Okay, so it was purchased. I don't see it in my library.
Is it in your downloads?
Oh, it's, I don't know. Steam's being weird.
Steam's being a bit of a goofy goober.
Yeah, we're just gonna close it, turn it off and turn it back on again. Game said probably not. Not sure what happened there. So now what do we do? It said no.
Said it's not in your library?
Well, it's like the purchase page is like, we're confused. Try again later. Not declined. I have no problem saying like it got declined because then I'd be panicking, but I'm not panicking because it's just like a weird error message.
So close out of Steam and open it again?
I just did that.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on again?
I literally just said I did that.
I don't know what to do. So, some other sort of Otome games that are out now. This is
Okay, it's in the
Steam. I had to
supposedly it's in the library now.
had to start talking about other games that are currently out. Not that we're gonna play tonight, just that they're already out. Homicide full game came out.
Okay.
It's very light on the romance options. You know, it's mostly surviving and trying to figure out words. It's the one I was telling you about where you have to figure out what the ghosts are saying.
Okay.
That's the newest Otome game that I can think that just dropped. Well, Otome
Alright,
has.
looks like it's opening now, so I'm gonna exit out of this.
The first half of Shay and Maeve's Roots in The Good People dropped November 1st. Same time as Homicide dropped. I love this game so much. Hit options just so we can check on.
Hold on, I gotta get it up on the screen first.
Oh.
Ashley's having trouble getting it up.
There we go.
So, just hit options first, just make sure there's, you know. Turn the music volume down a little. That's good. Okay, yeah, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything we have to worry about. Okay, what's preferences? Guess that must be options, I don't know.
Start?
Yeah, just hit start.
I'm attempting to add it to Twitch. Housemate. Oh wow, it's not even in Twitch.
It only came out in August. And it is an indie game. It was made by 2 people.
Nice. It's the only result, so I guess we're clicking on that.
$5.50 a month for a room.
Damn, let's go.
Single room, shared kitchen, shared bathroom, no deposit, no photos.
What could possibly go wrong?
Wait. God damn it.
What? There's nothing else to click on.
There was like other things to look at. Go back to listings. Damn, we can't go back.
Like there was nothing that was
No,
clickable.
it had, 1 year minimum thing to, there was more things to read.
Oh.
So name is autofill. No, you have to back. Autofill. They them works. I like 2.
Good old autofill.
You tiredly wait for the application to go through before you shut your old laptop with a sigh. This ancient thing
That's a powerful sigh if it can shut a laptop.
that has clearly seen better days somehow already managed to start hyperventilating after you just opened a couple of tabs. You promptly put it in your backpack as you lean back in your seat. You can't help but let out a sour chuckle. Anyone else would probably find this old worn-down diner seat extremely uncomfortable, but you don't have that luxury of complaining. In fact, it might be the softest thing you sat on in a week. Unaware of your own actions, you start anxiously fiddling with your phone, silently praying to all the possible gods out there that your application will be approved. 9, 10. At this point, you've been homeless for 11 months, nearly a year. After saving all the money you could for several months, you finally were able to save enough to rent an apartment. Or at least that's what you thought. In 11 months of your homelessness, the housing prices only went up, making it practically impossible for you to find anything affordable at this point.
That's an unfortunate reality for a lot of people right now.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons I really like this game. You frantically searched every housing website, hoping to at least get some shitty old room, but nothing was ever even nearly in your price range. But this listing was everything you could ever ask for. You were thanking whoever was up there in the sky, or down there in the pits of hell, that you managed to apply basically minutes after the listing went live. Sure, it is shady as hell, no deposit, no required credit history, there aren't even any pictures. As a cherry on top, you'll have to live with some random guy you have no information about. You were so eager to get it first, too, that you didn't even ask for a tour. If anything, you're almost entirely sure that it's probably some old shed or, even worse, a human trafficking trap. But you are already at the point where you don't even care. You feel like you'll go insane if you have to spend another night out on the streets. You shudder at the memories. Yeah, anything is better than that.
Does anyone should be aware of any trigger warnings with this?
It's a murder sim. There's murder.
Okay.
We're already past triggering, I think.
You can swear your heart skips a beat as your phone lights up with a new notification on the home screen. It's an email from the housing website. Could it be? You impatiently unlock your phone, somehow managing to enter your password incorrectly twice before you do. You quickly locate the email app and anxiously start reading. Thank you for your application autofill. We appreciate you using our services, and our smart algorithm has picked these 5 other apartments for you to look at. Ugh, are you kidding me? I just applied and already got an ad. You silently curse the website, thinking that it would have been better if they paid for your rent instead of financing those ads that no one probably even looks at. Well, besides you. While busy with your grandiose brain cursing session, you almost skip over another notification that quickly floats into your phone screen. It's yet another email. I swear to God if it's another ad. But it isn't. It's an email sent by whoever posted that room listing. The first thing you note is its ridiculous length. It's short. Too short. In fact, there are only 3 lines, 2 of them being Dear Autofill and Phil, and I would say best regards, Sungmin Kim, the name of the original poster.
So he's Korean.
He is South Korean, yes. The middle line just says, if you come
So I mean, it was like the first poster ever was Sungmin Kim.
What?
I just muted his mic.
Original post. Oh, come on. Let me explain myself.
The middle line just says, if you come to the apartment to sign the contract within 30 minutes, I'll give you the key. Which is sus as hell.
Oh my god.
Now, you are entirely sure that your heart is skipping at least 30 beats a minute.
If it's just 30 beats a minute, you're dead.
You immediately spring from your seat, grabbing your backpack on the way before your attention is caught by a small, sad... caught by a small, sad cup of unfinished coffee on the table. Squeezing your lips with rising guilt, you quickly grab and drink the cold remnants before putting it back down and storming out of the diner.
Without paying.
They probably already paid and we're just finishing off the last drinks of coffee.
Sure, let's assume that a homeless person just paid before they left the diner.
Yeah, you're getting muted now. You're gonna be a jerk. You can get no microphone.
Will this finally be the day that ends your homeless life for good? It certainly fucking could, my dude. You find yourself in front of an apartment door trying to catch your breath. You don't particularly know how, but you somehow manage to make it in time. However, now you aren't even sure you are in front of the correct apartment in the first place. You are fully expecting some shady old building, but it turned out to be just some average apartment complex. Something you could probably never even dream of affording in your current state. You hesitate for a good minute before letting out an anxious sigh and pressing the doorbell button. You hear the ordinary buzz sound play on the other side of the door, and then complete silence. That silence gets quickly interrupted, though, as you hear some faint footstep sounds behind the door. The door is open. You jolt as the sound of a man's voice comes within the apartment, but it's almost...
That was a man's voice?
There's no actual voice acting. Almost instinctively push the door open. Still hesitant, you awkwardly step into the entrance. As you walk in, you almost immediately get taken aback by your surroundings. You've replayed so many made-up horror scenarios in your head on your way here that the sight of an ordinary-looking hallway suddenly seems scarier than anything you could have come up with. There's no one in sight, so you just default to a polite stance in front of the entrance door, not even daring to make a single step. Now that you're actually in the apartment, and now that you've confirmed that it looks more or less normal, your anxiety levels are going through the roof. You have to make a good first impression. You won't have another chance like this. Autofill, I presume? He looks so dead inside.
He looks dead outside.
You almost jump as a tall, slouched man suddenly appears in one of the doorways of the hallway you are in. You don't immediately realize that he is dressed in a suit because of how disheveled and scruffy he appears to be. Albeit you're not in any position to judge. His eye bags almost seem to merge with his dark eyes as he tiredly looks straight at you. If your eyesight was just a bit worse, you would have thought that he just had two big holes for eyes, given how pale his skin is otherwise. Dumbfounded, you stare back at him, thinking this eye contact is going on for a bit too long for your taste, before you realize that it's your cue to respond.
Hit him with a sir?
Yeah.
That would indeed be me, sir.
The man raises his eyebrows in confusion.
What's with all the formalities? Do you want me to do dialogue and you do background?
Sure.
Just Sung Min is fine. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be late for work if we don't hurry, so if you just follow me to the kitchen.
The man wastes no time as he promptly walks into the kitchen, and you are left with no choice but to follow him in. You step into the kitchen and once again get temporarily stunned by just how normal everything looks.
Everything but him.
He's just very tired. Sure, you can tell that someone lives here by the small stains and patches of dust here and there, but if you had to choose, you'd happily use this space to take some photos for online housing ads or something. Speaking of photos, you thank heavens for the millionth time today. If Sungmin put up pictures of this apartment, it would have gotten snatched before you could even apply. You don't know if that was just pure laziness or simple lack of time, but you couldn't feel more grateful to the man in front of you for leaving the listing so empty.
He just isn't on the camera.
But you shouldn't feel grateful just yet. You still haven't signed the contract. Yeah.
Now, if you just look through these papers and sign at the place I marked. Huh? The papers on the table. It's in the contract. Wait, is that it? That can't be it, right? He won't even ask for any additional information? But if you're concerned about the rent, the payment is obviously up front, but we can go through that in the evening. If I stay any longer, I'll probably get fired for being late. You're free to move your stuff and unpack, though. But if you're not interested, that's fine, too. But then I'd appreciate it if you... No, I'll sign. I'm interested. Wow. You're an eager one, aren't you? Right. Clearly this... Oh, is this where you going?
Right. Clearly this man is not all too concerned about who his new flatmate will be. If he was, he wouldn't have put up an empty listing and responded to a random application within minutes of receiving it. You can't even afford to care about his reasons at this point. It's a good apartment. The rent is something you can afford, and the only tenant doesn't look all too crazy. You quickly... You grab the papers with slightly trembling hands as you then read through them. After making sure that it really isn't part of some human trafficking ring, you take the pen lying around on the table and find the marked spot Sung-min mentioned. Yeah, just type in autofill.
Oh, that's nice.
After you sign, you audibly breathe out before handing the papers to Sung-min. He quickly goes through them and then nods at you.
Great. Your room is the one opposite of the bathroom. It's to the right of the kitchen. That should be it for now. Ah, right.
The man in front of you feels around his pockets for a brief second before putting his hand into one, and then taking something out.
Here's the key. Just don't lose it.
To his pants.
I got an item.
Your hands seem to shake even more as Sung-min puts a simple metallic key into them.
I won't. That would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, we'll handle the payment later. I should get going. Right. Lock the door after me. Yes, of course. Right.
You try to shake off your stupor. You still can't believe that you're officially not homeless anymore. Still somewhat stupefied, you follow Sung-min back to the entrance where he proceeds to put his shoes on, shoes that look as scruffy as he is, and then stands straight in front of the door. As straight as his slouched back allows him to anyway.
Just make sure to lock it properly. And don't let strangers in. I'm not a kid. At least I know this much. Right. Well, I'll see you in the evening. I'd be happy to have you for dinner.
With that, Sung-min leaves to the entrance door and you, wasting no time, shut and lock it. With such a simple motion, yet it feels so foreign to you. While on different levels, you are now the resident of this apartment. Also a resident of this apartment. You own a key and you can lock the door and you can sleep in your own room. So simple yet so foreign. You squeeze the key that's already made home in your palm and can't help but let a nervous smile curl your lips. I did it.
I really did.
Still overcome with a mix of relief and excitement, you locate your room that, just like Sung-min said, is opposite the bathroom. You walk through a simple door into a bedroom that appears to be just as simple. You're surprised to find that it's actually fully furnished, bed and desk included. At this point, you wouldn't even mind sleeping on the floor, but seeing how the bed even has its own bed sheets, you almost tear up.
If this is a dream, I will be so pissed.
But it isn't! And you can hardly believe it.
Well, I guess I might as well unpack.
The only good thing about being homeless is that besides the backpack always glued to your shoulders, you have no other things. You take it off and start going through your carefully packed stuff. Finally done putting your things away, you turn towards your new bed and look down at it with rising temptation. No longer able to resist, you let yourself fall onto the fresh bed sheets, so soft, and all yours. You rub your face against the pillow with a smile. It feels like the luck you've accumulated throughout the year was all poured into this one day. Who knows, maybe in the future you will even be able to rent an apartment of your own. Everything seems possible now. It really does.
Hope's a dope-ass feeling.
Yeah. Snore me.
Snore me.
You don't notice how your eyelids start feeling heavier and heavier, and by the time you realize and open your eyes, a few minutes have already passed. Luckily, though, you don't have a shift today. Might as well take a nap. A really lucky day, huh? Left with no energy to even think, you let yourself fall into deep slumber. So there is another trigger warning coming up, but I will say it in just a minute. When you open your eyes again, it's already dark outside. Feeling strangely satisfied and refreshed, you stretch and slowly sit up.
God, I haven't slept this good in a long time. Oh, shit.
Right, Sungmin said that you'd sort out the rent payment in the evening, and he even offered to have dinner together. Free food. Crap, but this is not what's important right now. You feel a sense of anxiety build up in your throat as you check the time on your phone. 10:27 p.m. Crap. While you silently curse yourself for being so careless, you get off the bed and you start unconsciously walking back and forth.
I mean, if he really cared, he would have woken me up, right?
It's not like you locked the room or anything. Speaking of that, is he even home? You cautiously tiptoe towards the door and quietly put your ear against it, trying to see if you can catch any sounds. He's here. You can clearly make out some footsteps and moving noises coming from outside your room.
Or is there anything that we should warn about?
Great. So, just real quick. So, other than the murder trigger warning, there's a trigger warning for cannibalism. Great.
I feel like that's just spoilers at this point.
Well, it's about to not be in a minute. Great. Wonderful. You're not getting kicked out just yet. Maybe the dinner offer is still on the table, too. Not wanting to wait any longer, you swing open the door and walk into the hallway. Surprisingly, the hallway looks really different when it's dark. It almost has this new feel to it. Very different from the plastic perfect filming set you've witnessed earlier. You don't spend much time mulling over your perception of the hallway, though, as your attention is caught by the light coming from the kitchen. The sounds are coming from there, too. You don't have to be Sherlock to deduce that Sungmin is in there, so not wasting any time, you walk towards the light.
Don't go into the light, Carol Ann.
Wait. What? This can't be.
Queen of the kitchen.
Oh, wait till you see the rest of his fucking regular ass t-shirt collection.
What the hell? Oh, hey. Is this a...
This can't be that, right?
That's not a totally human foot right there.
And little, like, fucking Pyrex containers. Come on, Autofill, you're not stupid. There has to be an explanation.
Oh, I'm preparing for Halloween.
Right.
That's early Halloween decorations? Hyper-realistic cake?
Go for early Halloween decorations.
Are you one of those people who get ready for Halloween in spring? Are those Halloween decorations right? No. These are real human body parts.
I fucking love...
Oh, come on. You're supposed to agree with me.
I love how blunt he is. He's just like, nah.
Oh, sorry. This is just... a weird-looking pig. Adam is shocked. But not too shocked.
Can you see why I wanted us to play this game? And you just started thinking you lucked out with this apartment. What is he? A serial murderer? A cannibal? Mayhaps a serial cannibal? I would think. No, wait, that's wrong. A cannibal serial?
If you're thinking about calling the police, I'd advise you against it.
Of course you're calling the police. Next thing you'll know, it'll be your leg he has on that cutting board. You just got out of homelessness, and you're not about to die to some cannibal serial murderer in a pink apron now.
You do understand that if I get arrested, you'll no longer be able to stay here, right? Do you read thoughts too? I don't. How do you know I want to stay here anyway? Just so you know, Mr. Sungmin, I have a grandma I can stay with at any time. No, you don't, Mix Autofill. And even if you do, you probably hate her enough to apply to a random suspicious listing and sign the contract all on the same day. So you did it on purpose. Well, something like that.
But he's right. There's nowhere else you can go now, and your only choice would be to return to life on the streets. It'd be silly to think police would help with your situation too. Man, what the hell? This? Are
you gonna eat it? Yes. It's too much meat though, so I'm just gonna store it for the future. I don't get such tender meat often. It'd be a pity if it went to waste.
He's saving on groceries.
Ugh.
This wasn't the dinner he was talking about, was it? What are you even supposed to do now? Do you really have to tolerate...
in this economy, cannibalism.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you really have to tolerate a cannibal living literally in the same apartment as you? But the life on the streets, the feeling of your skin being so dirty that no matter how hard you scrub it, nothing makes you feel clean. The long nights spent dumpster diving, going through pounds of discarded food just to be chased away by minimum wage employees that, in retrospect, are in no better situation than your own. You shudder at the memories.
Listen. Yes? Ah, shit.
Whatever, anything is better than going back there at this point.
If they catch you, don't involve me. And don't eat me? Deal. It might take me a while, and as you can see, it's really messy, so let's talk about your payment tomorrow. Right. Well, you probably better go to sleep. Unless you want to watch. No! No thanks. Well, see you tomorrow then? Yeah. Good night, my new housemate. Don't forget that I know where you sleep. We literally live in the same apartment. Why wouldn't you? Just thought I should remind you. Right. I'm leaving now. I'm going this way, and you're going to stay here. Good night, Autofill.
You feel like you won't be able to sleep tonight. But surprisingly, you zonk out pretty quickly. God, this game. The next few days, you are still overcome with a faint sense of panic, afraid that Sungmin will eat you, or even worse, the police finds him and you will have to go back to the streets. But contrary to your fears, nothing really happens. In fact, after handling the first rent payment, you don't even see him all that much. Your shifts typically start in the early morning and end somewhere during the daytime or evening, depending on the day, so you thought you would at least catch him coming home. And yet, despite all that, you don't even ever see him leave the apartment. His shoes are already gone by the time you wake up. 3 weeks pass by without you noticing, and still, you can count the amount of times you've crossed paths with Sungmin on your one hand. Those few times that you did see him, you could feel his gaze linger on you. You're not sure what that is about, but even when he is not around, you can still feel his eyes lapping at your skin. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night to the sounds coming from the kitchen, which your imagination twists into the sickest imagery. But that aside, you really have nothing to complain about. You can't be more grateful to have a solid roof above your head and somewhere to return after work every day. Some form of steady housing really does change your life for the better. You don't have to worry about where to sleep every single night, about not being able to shower when you want, about the chance of getting robbed if you're not careful enough, about having some privacy, and so on. You hate to admit it, but you really don't regret staying here even a bit. You condemn what Sungmin does, but considering you're not really exposed to it anyway, even the constant dread of being butchered or kicked out, if he's ever found out, slowly leaves your mind. Surprisingly, even your funds start looking better now that you're able to take on more hours and leash off Sungmin's Wi-Fi. Hell, you even start considering getting a second job. Everything seems almost too good to be true.
Until.
What the?
A loud sound coming from somewhere within the apartment suddenly pulls you out of your deep slumber. Did something fall? Or even worse, someone? An image of Sungmin dragging a new corpse into the apartment suddenly pops into your head.
Ugh.
But what if something happened? You spend a couple of minutes sleepily contemplating if you'd rather this sound be a corpse about to be devoured by your landlord or the very same landlord collapsing on the floor.
Ugh, whatever. If it's a corpse, I'll just pretend it's a hyper-realistic cake. Yeah, cake.
As you step into the hallway, you quickly realize you weren't worried for no reason. Your housemate is on the floor looking as if he collapsed a few minutes prior, and you guess that's what probably happened too. You waste no time and quickly walk up to him.
Hey. Hello. Hey. Ugh, no need to yell. Oh, finally. Good morning, USA. What happened? You okay? I wanted to shower, but I'm too tired. And hungry.
Now that he mentions it, you do realize that the man in front of you smells. Badly. Awfully. You might even say abhorrently. Your thesaurus session of listening synonyms for the word bad gets interrupted by Sungmin lightly groaning as he attempts to stand up. Geez, what time even is it? Definitely past 12 a.m. at this point. And he just came from work? As just another wage slave, you can't help but feel bad for him. Sure, he might be living in this nice apartment, and you would lie if you said you didn't feel a twinge of jealousy. But what is the point of even having it if you just come here to sleep? This newfound sense of camaraderie fills you with enough sympathy to want to help the man in front of you.
All right, come on, I'll give you a hand. Huh? You know, a hand. Just don't bite it, okay? I know you're hungry and all, but I am not food. I remember that.
You stretch your hand towards collapsed Sungmin as he dumbfoundedly looks back at you. Finally, he grabs it with his and heavily gets up.
Oh, buddy.
There we go. Okay, you go shower now and I'll make something for you in the meantime.
He looks real fucked up.
What? Are you sure? Yes, I am. For once. But you seriously better go before you stink up the place or I change my mind. Alright? Okay?
Before you can say anything else, Sungmin promptly disappears behind the bathroom door.
Well, that's that. Time to cook now, I suppose.
Time to cook now.
For a second, you wonder if you should put Sungmin's Queen of the Kitchen apron on, but quickly decide against it. That thing has probably seen more blood than your blood vessels have in your entire lifetime.
It's a lot of blood.
He is a cannibal. You immediately start checking the drawers and cupboards in search for ingredients. You and Sungmin haven't really divided the kitchen space, but since you don't have a lot of things anyways, you took the liberty of picking an empty one and stored all of your things in there. As you go through the cupboards, you quickly realize that apart from condiments and instant ramen, there's nothing of nutritional value. In fact, most cupboards designated for food are just filled to the brim with nothing but cup ramen. What the? You already felt bad for him before, but now you feel really bad. You feel so bad, in fact, that you check your own cupboard to see if you could make anything with your stuff instead. Unfortunately, it happens to be the day when you ran out of almost everything, and besides a sad handful of oatmeal staring back at you from the bottom of a jar, there's nothing you could turn into a sustainable meal. Defeated, you return to the cup ramen horde raining on the kitchen shelves.
Cup ramen it is, I guess.
You pick up a random pork-flavored package and start cooking.
Oh no, there's gameplay.
There's gameplay. There's a mini game. fucking love the music.
Cup ramen.
Oh.
All done, I suppose.
You try to squeeze out a smile as a sign of pride in your work, but no amount of grinning can make this sad excuse for a meal any better. All of a sudden, an idea pops into your head. An idea that's so foreign to your morals that you wonder if you started going insane cooking that cup ramen.
I mean, he's a cannibal, so...
What if you made some human meat for him to go together with ramen? You don't even have to look in the freezer to know that he has containers full of human meat down there. If anything, you're grateful that he at least doesn't store it in the fridge. In fact, he doesn't store anything in the fridge at all. His side is always empty and yours just has some occasional milk and eggs here and there.
You know, it actually kind of makes me wonder, you know how like even American companies have products in other countries we never see over here?
Yeah.
I wonder if DC has put out a product of a cup ramen that is, Batman themed. It's Batman and ramen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't tell me he's just been surviving off instant ramen and human meat.
Well, it's not really time to contemplate about Sungmin's dietary choices at the moment. He will probably be out of the shower soon. You have to decide. Cook the human meat. Well, he is a cannibal. It would only be natural to cook some human meat for him, right? You swallow as you open the freezer, cold air pouring out of it as if it's some sort of evil premonition.
It's just chicken or pork or fish.
You try to convince yourself that what you will be cooking is anything but human meat as you reach for one of the freezer compartments. When you finally find enough courage to open it, it surprisingly turns out to be nearly empty. There's just one lonely container lying at the bottom. Honestly, it's not anything like you expected it to be. No gouged out eyes, no jars with human teeth, nothing grotesque, just one small container. For some reason, just the sight of it calms you down enough for you to simply pick up the little plastic box and shut the freezer without a second thought. Then you absent-mindedly take out a pan and start the typical process of frying meat. Heat up the pan, pour some oil. By the time you're supposed to put the meat on the pan, you've relaxed enough that you can easily do it. Thankfully, Sungmin has already pre-cut it into thin slices, leaving you with the easy part of the job. After a couple of minutes of spacing out in front of the stove, a familiar smell brings you back to reality. Pork. It smells just like pork. Did you really manage to convince yourself that it's pork after all?
What in the... Hey. That shirt. Oh. Yes, I am pregnant. No, you cannot touch my belly.
I fucking love this fucking t-shirt.
What the... Huh?
What is this t-shirt choice?
Sungmin. Yes. Are you pregnant? No. Have you ever been pregnant? No. Have you ever impregnated anyone? No, I haven't. What's with these questions? Never mind. Anyways. Something smells really good.
So,
yes.
Wait, if he's not actually pregnant, then can you actually touch his belly?
Not at this stage unless you want your hand bitten off.
I'm just saying. If
I couldn't find anything, so I made some cup ramen, and I'm frying some human meat.
Sungmin raises his eyebrows for a second before he takes a step towards you. He gets so close that you can practically feel his breath on your face.
I can only imagine.
Instinctively, you take a step back. Is he not happy?
You're burning it. Oh, wait, you're right. Can you fetch my glasses from the bathroom, please? I'll take over the cooking. Yes, sure. Appreciate it.
You quickly make your way to the hallway. In a way, it almost feels like a dream.
He's got long pig ramen.
Or a nightmare. Regardless, you're just happy that you're not the one frying in that pan. Sighing, you step into the bathroom.
Searching time! This is whimsical. It's a lot of blood. Why is there a tooth?
There's a couple teeth. Also, that the cat head on the hairdryer is Sour Milk's logo. Sour Milk is the person who started making it, and then they needed help, and they went to Ghost.
Oh, that's a.
Sour Milk has a great Tumblr page if you like this game. He answers like all the asks with just drawings of Sungmin. It's really fun.
Oh, got him.
You got an item.
Apparently Sungmin has absolute dog shit vision. Like, he really cannot see without his glasses. When you successfully...
How were they buried under 15 things then? You would have thought they would just be like
He's
on the
just that
counter by the
tired.
sink.
He's just that tired.
Guess.
When you successfully get Sungmin's glasses and return to the kitchen, you find him already sitting at the bar table, the food ready in front of him. You hand Sungmin the glasses, his cold, bony fingers brushing against yours as he takes them.
Ah, thank you.
The man gratefully nods, and you, a bit hesitantly, grab a stool and sit on the opposite side of him. You assume that Sungmin will start talking first, but unsurprisingly, he continues eating, completely ignoring your presence. Seems like you'll have to be the one to start the conversation. Why do you eat people?
Want to do that one first?
Yeah.
Sungmin. Why do you eat, people?
It's a bit personal.
I don't know. It's always been this way.
What kind of answer even is that?
If you don't know, can't you just eat normal meat? Well, all meat is just meat. But no, I can't. Why not? As I said, I don't know. It's just a need. Ah, so you're like...
A zombie.
You're like a zombie. They need brains and all you need is human meat. Zombie? Seriously? I'm not rotting yet, so I'd say no. You sure look like one, though. What's that? Nothing.
You spend the next few minutes in silence as Sungmin finishes his food, and you, absorbed in your own little world, stare out of the window at the city drowning in darkness. The whole situation almost seems funny to you. Just a few weeks ago, you had nowhere to go, and you had to look for a place to spend the night at every single day. But now you're here sitting in this clean, cozy kitchen with a cannibal eating human meat by your side. Human meat that you have prepared for him. Nevertheless, you can't help but admit that you much rather prefer this bloodthirsty cannibal's company to your homeless life. What a cursed world we live in, huh?
Hey, autofill. Huh? Thanks for the meal. Yes, of course. It's been a long time since someone made me a meal. Instead of me making a meal out of them.
Is that his attempt at humor?
Well, I will probably head to bed after doing the dishes. While there's still time to sleep. You should probably do the same, though. Sorry for waking you up. How did you... You already have that puffy morning face.
Well, at least he's honest. But he is also right. You almost started falling back asleep while sitting with him here. And you'd rather upkeep your sleeping schedule if you want to get a second job.
That wasn't an insult, by the way. It's kind of cute, actually.
You should probably get out of here before he asks for seconds. Well,
I'll leave you to it then. Good night, Sungmin. Good night, autofill. Sweet dreams. The deadpan sweet dreams.
that's what I like. He's so blunt and deadpan. And yet has the fucking best fashion sense.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
With that, you go back to your room and quickly find yourself falling asleep in the warm embrace of your bed. The next day, you can't help but mentally go back to your encounter with Sungmin. You feel that he is charming, or interesting. Well, there's something about him. something that weirdly interests you, despite him being a cannibal and a murderer. You almost feel bad about your morbid interest, but your gratitude for the housing opportunity is far greater than your crumbling morals. Who knows, maybe you've already started losing your mind with all that's been happening. Or perhaps he started infecting you with his own insanity. Still, you can't ignore your strange fascination and spend the whole day thinking about it. You're so absorbed in your thoughts that you don't even realize how quickly the day passes. In the end, you go to bed completely exhausted after another day of hard work.
The hang-up's on the load screen. Seriously? Again?
It hasn't even been a full day, for God's sake. This time you don't even waste time sitting around and immediately get up and swing your door open as you step into the hallway. Oh, welcome to the Murder in Murder Sim. You stop in your tracks almost momentarily. The hallway turns out to be empty, and there are sounds of water coming from the bathroom. Sung-min is probably showering in there. Then what was that noise? Surely you're not going insane yet, are you?
I'm quite sane, and don't call me Shirley.
You hesitantly start walking forward before you notice something around the corner that was not there before. Something red.
It's just a corpse. Casually.
2 corpses. Everything's fine.
Wait, a corpse? Seems like you've somehow jinxed it yesterday.
He went grocery shopping.
Based on the amount of meat you saw in the freezer, or rather lack thereof, you'd guess that Sung-min has probably decided to restock. Jeez, this one looks really rough. Why would he need to tie it up, though?
Please! What the? Alright, okay.
Alright, okay, it seems like this corpse is not so dead.
Please spare me. I haven't done anything. Right.
What are you supposed to do now? Okay, Ashlee, drop a save.
Is this save?
Yeah. And then just hit return. A terrified woman stares at you with desperate plea in her eyes, and her arms and legs are both tied with layers of thick rope. Definitely not something you expected or were ready to deal with when you were leaving your room. You mentally curse at Sung-min.
You're not gonna hurt me, are you? No. I'm not with that guy.
Jesus, this woman looks petrified. Well, no wonder. She's practically head to toe covered in blood. But this is really awkward. She's just a poor, innocent person with an insane lack of luck, and you know her fate better than anyone. But do you really have any right to intervene?
Then please, will you help me?
Instead of responding, you just rub the back of your neck, feeling conflicted about what to do. At the sight of that woman's face sinks in growing hopelessness.
What's your name? It's Autofill. I'm Alicia. I say nice to meet you, but this is probably not the best time for that, huh? Yeah. God, he's so scary. I was just walking down the alley from work, and then he jumped out of nowhere. I mean, look at all this blood. He did all of this to me. God, I don't even know what's going to happen to me. This is getting fucking dark as shit. What did I do to deserve this? He's keeping you prisoner here, isn't he?
Well, you wouldn't exactly call it that.
Come on, 2 people are stronger than 1. I'm sure that if we act together, we can easily overpower him. I promise that no harm will come your way. I might not look it, but I'm quite agile, you know? Well...
You really don't want to risk being the one getting eaten instead.
Oh, come on, don't you see that I'm scared?
Oh, yes. Yes, you can.
Autofill, please. I really don't want to die.
Your name.
Oh, okay. So this is a specific choice for the route we're doing, but don't save her. Nah, I'm good. You're on.
No. Fucking shit.
Wait for it.
Cold.
Wait for it. Instead of fear, Alicia's face contorts with rage at your refusal.
How dare you? How dare you refuse me? Do you even know who I am? You insignificant, stupid.
Her yelling seems to attract attention because a freshly showered Sungmin creeps out from the bathroom. Slowly, he slinks up behind Alicia and...
Oh.
Like a fucking puma.
Oh, ow.
Where's the cat? Oh my.
Is that Frank Welker?
What in the name of Scooby-Doo is going on in here? What is that?
Fucking foghorn! Sungmin stands victorious over Alicia's now battered corpse.
Was it a foghorn or was it her leg horn?
Jesus wept at him.
Though you doubt she had any chance in the first place, being tied up and all.
This made me hungry. Good thing I brought home takeout.
Oh my. Somebody got taken out. With a
At first,
tugboat.
his remark confuses you until you glance down towards Alicia. That's definitely one way to call her corpse.
Hey, autofill.
You nervously look up at him. He doesn't want to make you into a home-cooked meal now, does he?
What you made yesterday was decent. And your company was quite energizing. So I was thinking, maybe we could cook together? We could share, too.
Well, that's definitely out of character. On one hand, you feel kind of feel too afraid to agree. On the other hand, you feel too afraid to say no. But hey, who knows? Maybe it will be a good bonding opportunity. And no more killings will happen.
Doubtful.
Yes. Right. Help him cook.
Let him cook.
Well, it's not like Alicia was your friend or something.
Wow.
She actually seemed like kind of a bitch.
We'll find out more. Don't worry. You have no qualms about helping Sungmin cook her. At this point, you've already done far worse than cooking a person. Plus, being on good terms with Sungmin, who is very much alive compared to Alicia, seems way more important right now.
Sure sounds delightful. I'm kind of professional chef though, so stand back. Well, you're definitely not bad. Though you should get more practice cooking meat of human variety.
Well, this seems like your chance to do so. Sungmin takes his bloody apron off after carrying Alicia into the kitchen. It doesn't help him look any less scary though, as his exposed skin is practically drenched in her blood. Okay.
Human by chance, alpha by choice. Fucking Christ. Okay, boss, what are we cooking? Well, I was thinking of making curry. Oh, so you can make something besides instant ramen. I actually enjoy cooking quite a bit. It's a hobby, of sorts. If I didn't have to work this much, I'd probably spend more time indulging in that hobby.
Wait, wouldn't that mean he would kill more people?
Get this man overtime.
Without beating around the bush, Sungmin promptly puts you to work at the cutting board.
Great.
Meanwhile, he starts cooking rice and cleaning the remains of Alicia off himself. Well, time to get chopping.
Trauma.
Just click the carrot. Just click the carrot until it's chopped.
Why does the carrot have band-aids? I beat the fuck out of that carrot. Yeah. Hua, yeah, hua, hua. Good sweet God.
So apparently tattoos...
Oh my God.
Tattoos do actually affect the taste of meat. Like the ink from the tattoo affects the flavor of the flesh underneath.
I would
apparently.
imagine.
How do you know this, Megan?
Just like somebody asked a cannibal. And the cannibal was
Fucking
like, yeah.
special interest.
Hey, why don't cannibals eat clowns?
Because they taste funny. They're also kind of chewy. Once you're both done cooking, Sungmin takes out a second place and looks at you questioningly. It seems like your landlord is inviting you to join him for a meal. A cannibal meal. Eat with him. This is the route we're going for.
Oh my god.
Well, you've already helped him cook human meat. Might as well try the fruits of your labor.
Oh, God.
You nod at Sungmin and he fills the plate with freshly made curry. Human curry. Got an item. Okay, Ashlee, I'm going to have you drop a save when there's there's going to be more questions coming up. I'm going to have you drop a save then. And
Okay.
You look down towards the fresh bowl of curry. The warm aroma from the piping dish is alluring. This has a deliciously spiced scent that dances across the kitchen, lingering delicately in the air. Various seasonings in the dish create a romantic, hot, and heavy yet sweet mouth-watering fragrance that you can practically taste. The human meat you cooked really adds some pizzazz to the whole thing. Right. You nearly forgot that this curry was topped off with a nice serving of Alicia. You feel a little guilty that she smells so good.
Oh my.
You both take the same seats as yesterday, and you can't help but feel a sense of deja vu.
All over again.
Well, partially because you did the exact same thing the day before. This seems like a good opportunity to get to know Sungmin a little better, though. Okay. This is where you're going to drop a save. Okay, then return. Go to why did you pick Alicia specifically?
Why did it have to be Alicia? She seems sweet. Well, for the most part. But why did you pick her specifically?
Poor choice of words.
I didn't. She was just there in the alley. Alley? Yeah, she was already covered in blood fighting some other guys. I just thought she was an easy meal.
Somehow you're not even surprised.
Typically, I pick someone from the company I work at. Someone scummy, someone rich, someone I don't have empathy for.
You know, you ever heard the phrase, don't shit where you eat?
Then there are some days like this one where I just get lucky. You know, she was already killing someone. I could tell it was just a normal thing for her. Fellow killer's instinct, I suppose. But yeah, typically I just kill someone who's a source of other suffering. It's the best thing I can do in this capitalistic hellhole. Why is Sungmin based?
That's it! But like, I got to this part and I was like, well, damn. Also, in saying, well, damn, damn, that's the realest shit I've ever heard.
Damn, that's the realest shit I ever heard. You know, I've actually never told you.
They always do that with killers that you're meant to be a protagonist. Dexter, Hannibal Lecter, they always have some excuse.
Oh, Vera's back. Is that the same game? No, we ended up finishing a lot sooner than we intended. So now we're playing a cannibal murder dating sim.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't realize when you came back. I would have said hi earlier.
So, My Sweet Housemate is technically a murder sim where you're basically trying to survive. But when I first heard about it, I discovered there was a romance route, and I was like, why not? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, there was probably a romance route in Silence of the Lambs too, but we just never got to see it. Well, if you read the novel Hannibal, there kind of was.
But I was homeless before this. Let me make sure it's in the right window. If it weren't for you, I'd still be out there sleeping on a park bench or the nearest Teddy's Table Diner. Or, you know, shelters. If you can even call them that. Not that I was ever let in half the time. Well, I'm glad you're here now, Autofill. I am too, but it really is only thanks to you, Sungmin. I didn't do anything. You got here all by yourself.
As the conversation slows into comfortable silence, Sungmin begins to eat. Staring down at your own bowl, you find yourself hesitating. Are you guilty, ashamed, mortified at the choices you made to get yourself to this point? You should be. You know logically that you should feel all of these things, but... Fuck, you really made some killer curry.
Literally.
Before you know it, a spoonful of steaming curry is already in your mouth. The mix of carrot, onion, and meat is devilishly delicious. Your brow twitches. Shouldn't you be disgusted by this? Wouldn't a normal, regular person be disgusted by this? Maybe you're not regular. Maybe there are two sides of you fighting for dominance.
There's two wolves
A
inside
devil.
of you.
And an angle.
And an angle? Did they mean to do that?
That was purposeful, yes. Or was it angler?
Okay.
Antler?
How does that story end? Which wolf wins? The one you feed?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. The food is kicking and you're the pro chef behind it. Not only do you enjoy this meal, but Sungmin seems to be enjoying it too, you think. His neutral expression makes it difficult to read him. You count this as a win anyway.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Innocent pork. Become a cannibal. My achievements in Steam are going to look fucking wild after tonight.
You'd say the dinner goes pretty well. So well, in fact, that the two of you to go on to have many more dinners together spanning over weeks.
Oh my.
Then months.
Oh my.
Then a year.
Oh my.
Before you know it, your relationship naturally progresses into something more romantic.
Fucking naturally.
The two of you officially become
Super
partners.
natural.
Of course.
You really let Sungmin cook. And perhaps that's what sets you on this path.
Let him cook.
This path towards destiny. Towards the day that Sungmin proposes to you. You don't expect it, the abrupt nature of all. When he slips the ring off your dinner's finger and gets down on his knee.
Fucking bless him.
Like this fucking guy. The ring isn't your size, but you know you could always get it adjusted later. Finally, all of your simping pays off. Of course you accept.
Feels like this is a Mad Libs poem.
It's the silliest fucking thing. Your wedding takes place in the most classy location anyone dating a cannibal would choose. The butcher counter at your local supermarket. This is just the goofiest shit. And it holds a very dear place in my heart because of it. All the meats and knives the eyes can see. Naturally, it's a breathtaking ceremony. Even the shoppers can't help but stop and stare in wonder. Or rather in fear? No, they're probably just jealous of your supermarket wedding.
Maybe they come from a long line of butchers. They don't know.
Hand in hand with Sungmin, the two of you will have a very grotesque, disgusting, and gory future. Exactly the way you hope it'll be. Sungmin has successfully rizzed you.
Fucking shit.
Or was it you who rizzed him?
Who was the Riz?
Who cares? Congratulations on your marriage.
Did we just beat the game?
You got... This is one of the survival endings. My Homemate version 1. And you didn't fall off a cliff. This is the wedding ending.
This is
You got
amazing.
an ending.
There
It
are...
was perfect because that's just within time.
Yeah.
It's literally 8:59.
So I do want you to go to the gallery.
Yes.
There are a couple endings.
Sickness and health. Get My Homemate version 1 ending.
All right, so what's next? Not next week, but next time on Otome O'Clock. Are you
I
going back
don't
to that?
know.
Are you going back to the Grim Reaper game? You're gonna do another playthrough, get a
Well, Grim
different
Reaper's
ending?
I don't know what we're gonna do. We have to talk about that in post. So, the special ending art for this one, is the third one on the second row. That one.
Oh, look at him.
So, Sour Milk said on his Tumblr page that, the main character is the only person who makes Sungmin smile.
Oh, bless his little fucking cannibal heart.
And I'm just like, this fucking guy.
Babe, I love you so much. I'd eat you last.
Like, I don't even know at that point if he would eat MC. Also, yeah.
Oh, I see.
You want some?
Is that Alicia?
I think so. I think there is actually a part where you can die, and he just like rips your fucking throat out with his teeth.
Damn.
I
Is that when you just say, like, I'm calling the police? And he's like, nah, you die.
That is art that the second game dev Ghost did, I believe. I believe that's Ghost art style. But I don't know. There's something about Sungmin that just like he's so deadpan and yet so fucking
This capitalist hellhole.
yeah. I'm like, damn. It do like
That was the realest shit I've ever heard.
Actually, if you go, like, load where I told you to save.
Right here?
Yeah, that one. And choose... What's your backstory?
What is your, backstory? What kind of question even is that? Tell me about how you got to this point. About your life. Well, it all started when I was born. In a town where I grew up. To 2 loving parents. Then I went to school and graduated. That's it? What did you expect? True. What did you expect? Ah, come on. There's gonna be more than just that. Well, if you really want to know so badly, I did grow up to 2 loving parents in a town, but our family was so poor we could barely keep our heads above water. My parents immigrated here from South Korea. They were sold this idea that moving to America would guarantee a better life for them. And for me. Even though we were poor, we still somehow managed to survive. Until my mom got breast cancer. Fuck. Our insurance refused to pay for it, so my dad had to take out a bunch of loans to cover her medical fees. In the end, it turned into an endless cycle of debt. And my parents always told me to eat the rich, so I guess I took it quite literally.
Like, at that, I was like, sir, you're autistic? Because, like, you're giving me the vibes.
I was already a cannibal anyways. It just refined my tastes.
Game recognizes game, I guess.
Holy shit. I'm so sorry for your loss. I didn't know. Oh. No, my parents are fine. My mom eventually won her battle with cancer and now they live in the countryside back in South Korea. There's still some debt remaining though, so I send them money to help every month.
Every month?
So he isn't just working hard for himself, but his parents too? Sometimes those rich pricks I eat have some money on them, so some months mom and dad get some extra. It's weird that there is something moralistic in something so amoral.
He's such a nice kid to his parents.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad your parents are all right, at least. Me too.
Such a nice guy, but there's always something, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out he's like...
You know what this is?
He's such a good son, but he's
What?
also a cannibal.
It's a modest proposal. Oh!
You know what?
That's a reference to a piece of literature where the author was saying, hey, why don't we just eat the poor people? That would take care of the capital problem. It was satire. He was saying, stop me, people are being too poor. Rich people need to do their part. I think.
Yeah. And so, like, as soon as he said, let's just eat the rich, and I was like, damn shit. Damn.
This game's base as fuck.
It's like...
Sungmin literally took eat the rich to heart. I was like, what?
Yeah.
They said eat the rich. I was just following order. I was just...
And that's like part of why he gives me that, like, neurodivergent vibe.
It's very neurospicy.
Yeah, and I'm like, game recognizes game, my guy. Like, I get it. And, like, the money you save on groceries.
So, yeah, it makes sense. Eat the rich. They're assholes.
Is there something we need to know about you, Megan?
No, I don't. I don't have the hand dexterity.
I know.
I don't have the hand dexterity.
I know Rick is a hunter, but
a hunter of
your
men.
Uncle Rick.
Isle Moreau.
But yeah, yeah, that's just going back and looking at questions. Also, Sour Milk did say the reason that Sungmin's shirts are so interesting is that he mostly takes them from victims.
I was thinking that he would just go to like the Salvation Army and get shirts off the rack.
Like that too. Like he's
Hold on. That makes the first shirt way more disturbing.
some of the shirts he gets from his victims.
Uh-huh.
I'm just thinking of the pregnant touch my belly.
Yeah, no, I know what you're thinking about.
That's what I was thinking about.
But also he doesn't realize.
Like 2 for 1.
So,
oh my, it's a modest proposal.
So also, like, it doesn't click in his head like that the shirts are fucking goofy, because he has bad eyesight and he gets dressed in the dark. Like, I just like learning this shit. I was like, I love this man. He's such a fucking.
So what is this game supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like
basically you're trying to survive living with a cannibal?
And there just happens to be a dating sim track.
There's a romance version. There's a roommate version. where you don't date him, you're just like living with him, but you're both still cannibals. And then there's a variety of ways to get murdered.
Back in my day, cannibals didn't date you; they ate you.
Well, this one does both.
Well, he eats with you. You cook together. I
mean, depending on how he's feeling, he could hit him with the.
I mean, they do eventually share a bed. Yes. I don't know about that much.
Well, those have been games.
Yeah. I knew this game would be short enough that we could fill this void if we had a void. I don't know what we're going to play next week, though. We'll figure out something. Maybe we'll look into Maid Marian.
Maid Marian, you say?
Maid Marian, I say. It has...
Yeah, keep going.
As in Robin Hood?
Yes, it is based off Robin Hood and a bit of, like, early British folklore, like King Arthur. Imagine if those two were slightly mixed together. And one of the dating options... You're playing Marian. Obviously, Maid Marian. And there are 2 route sections. You can either go the Sherwood Forest route, which is Robin, Little John, and Will. I don't think Will was in the original.
Will Scarlet?
I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, and there's Leighton. Those are the 4 Sherwood routes, but Leighton's a DLC, so we're not getting him till
So
later.
no Alan a Dale?
No.
No Friar Tuck?
They're there.
No
you
deep
can't.
Friar Tuck?
They're
Sorry.
there. You can't smooch them. And then there's the other route, which I can't remember the name of, which has... Oh my god, I have to look up the character. One of them is the Sheriff of Nottingham, who...
Sir Guy of Gisborne, probably?
Yes.
And
He's
Prince
another
John?
one. No.
No?
Not Prince John. They created 2 extra characters for that route. I have to... Velvet Cupcake. It would help if I spelled cupcake properly. Games. Da, 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 da. Yes, I know the Will Rogers sound.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I'm looking up Maid Marian, the characters' names. I fucking blanked on 2 of them. God, I gotta scroll down to where they did a post talking about all the characters.
Alright, so... We have so much dead air right now that's happening.
Well, I don't know. Talk about something. Dance for time.
So what's coming up the rest of this week? Thursday, what are we doing? State of Decay or...
Well, Thursday is back to Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. I forgot Baldur's Gate. And then Saturday is either going to be State of Decay or Pal World.
Yes.
TBD.
Some type of survival game.
We're going to talk to Domino about that.
And then Friday
See
we
what
have
his
the Mega
vote is.
Stream. I'm not sure if we're going to go back to Elder Scrolls Online or if we're going to go back to Division 2. So I got to talk to Ethan about that.
Oh, okay. For your Friday Mega Stream?
Yes.
Okay.
Friday Mega Stream is only going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
I'll put it on YouTube and Twitch. See what happens.
So the love interests in Maid Marian are Robin Hood, obviously, Little John,
We're supposed to be signing off anyway.
Will Scarlet. The characters who are made up for the game are Mesa, Bear, Seer. I don't know if I pronounced their name right. Alana. She is the only female character you can romance.
Oh my.
She is a bard who works for the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Joffrey. His physical
Have a
appearance.
red wedding or purple wedding?
His physical appearance is based off of Alan Rickman's portrayal of the Sheriff of Nottingham from the Robin Hood movie. I cannot remember who played Robin Hood in that movie.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner's Robin Hood movie. And
Christian Slater was Will Scarlet. And oh god, I can't remember his name, but he was the villain in The Crow was Sir Guy of Gisborne.
Yes, and Sir Guy Lalonde is his name in this. But those are Mesa, Alana, Joffrey, and Guy are the Nottingham route, and Robin, John, and Will are the Sherwood Forest route. So far, Robin's route and Will's route is out. I don't think John's route is out, but I believe there is a demo.
So no Prince John, but there was a Little John.
There is a Little John, yes. Yeah, John's route is the one being written next.
So do you know if there's going to be more DLC for this game, or is this all she wrote?
Oh, for My Sweet Housemate?
Yeah.
Sour Milk is considering it, considering how many people who enjoy the game since it's come out in August. Like, they just made this because, like, they're working on another game and they wanted to get some, like, money to work on the other game they're making, which also involves murder. And then, like, people started really liking this game. So the DLC would actually be like what it's like living with Sungmin. As I'm not sure if it's like, I think the thought was like living with Sungmin either as like the housemate or as the married couple.
That'd be cool if it could tie into your previous choices.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. I get what Sungmin's about, you know? Like, I get his whole deal. Like, he's like, yeah, we were poor and I eat the rich. And I'm like, damn, I get it. Like, we weren't poor as children, but we did not have a lot of money growing up.
So
I don't know if we're poor now, but we're definitely struggling.
Yeah, well, everybody's struggling.
That's true.
It'd be nice if we could struggle a little less. Well, okay. I guess we should officially sign off now.
Yeah. This was A Date with Death and My Sweet Housemate. A Date with Death is by 2.5 Studios, and My Sweet Housemate is by Sour Milk.
Eventually, like by next week, next Tuesday, this video will be posted up on our YouTube, and there will be all the links to go directly to the Steam page, so you can buy these titles for yourself, check them out, support the artists so they can make more stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I like playing like these weird, kooky, off-kilter dating sim games.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's just like the art style and just like Sungmin's personality.
The sound design?
Oh, the sound design is beautiful. Like the
I love the mini games too.
Yeah.
It feels very Wario.
Yeah, it's this sort of warped thing presented in this very normal looking package.
Yeah.
And it's like, it feels more normal than like Hannibal Lecter. Yeah. Because like he always has that sort of weird vibe, you know?
Uh-huh.
But like Sungmin, he looks like he does data entry at some sort of 500 company.
Yeah. And occasionally eats middle management.
Yeah.
Because people are meat.
And I'm like, who doesn't want to kill their boss sometimes?
Oh, you just went full Nether Beast, didn't you?
I did. But fully signing off.
Yeah.
This has been Otome O'Clock. I've been Ashlee A. Button.
I've been Mega-han.
I'm Adam in the back.
And we're
all
geeked out.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. See you next week.